your offensive starters.
Announcing their
Rustlers.
offense.
First of all, on the
starters.
offensive line here,
And
left guard is number
senior,
45,
number
the
87,
junior Remington
Jared
Harold. At center is number 88, the senior Kaloa Bale. And right guard is number 43, the junior Nathan
And left
Ross.
guard, the junior, number 45, Remington Harold.
The senior Jared Blumenrader. And number 12, Regan Bowler.
At center, a senior, number 88, Shiloh Bale.
Number 58, the sophomore Colby Liddell. And then the big play man potentially
right guard, the junior, number 43, Nathan Watt.
Joey Simpson. And then wide receiver, the junior, number 21.
At the other end, the sophomore, number 12, Reagan
and again, leading
Bollinger.
the Rustlers offense tonight is number 7, the senior, Forrest Hunter.
At fullback, the sophomore, number 58, Colby Kimball.
Wildcats. First of all, on defense, here's how it looks for you tonight. The tackles, number 46 is the senior Tyler Rasick, and number 79,
and a running back, the senior, number 24, Joey Simpson.
And on the ends is number 85, Cordell Keith.
Wide receiver, junior, number 21, Dylan McDonald.
Wildcats here tonight. And then the other end is number 52.
At quarterback, senior, number 7, Karst Hunter.
And then your linebackers include number 88.
Rustlers, coached by head coach Will Castle.
And the linebacker is
Assisted
number
by
12,
Matt
the senior
Eagleman,
Ty Hammond.
Jory
And then
Schmidt,
here's your defensive backs.
Lane
Number 4
Fawcett,
is the
Cole
senior
Hamlet,
Javen Holan.
and Marl
And then number
Kedlon.
20 is the senior Carter Fredrickson. And then number 26, the junior Caden Lenz.
For the Kimball White Lake Wildcats on defense.
Lineups here for the Wildcats tonight. On the ends, number 52 is the junior.
Starting for the Wildcats on defense, the tackle, a senior, number 46, Tyler Rasick.
On this game. And then that guard, you've got number 79, the senior Bo Donald.
At the other tackle, the senior, number 79, Bo Donald.
And also at guard, number 46, the senior Tyler Rasick, number 46.
At an end, the senior, number 85, Cordell Keith.
Number 72, Warren Seagull. And then your wideout tonight is
the other end, the junior, number 52, Justin Decker.
At tailback is another senior, number 20, Carter Fredrickson.
One linebacker, a junior, number 88, Rafe Keith.
Potential for this offense. And at fullback is number 12, another.
The other linebacker, a senior, number 12, Ty Naiman.
Leading that offense tonight for the Wildcats is the senior quarterback, number 4 tonight.
And one D-back, a senior, number 4, Javen Holan.
The jersey number 5, but tonight he'll be number 4.
Another D-back, a senior, number 20, Carter Fredrickson.
Tonight on the field as we get closer and closer to
And D-back, the junior, number 26, Carden Lenz.
The law on the field is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office.
Wildcats are coached by Dale Taylor, assisted by Thomas Knischny.
And we're going to come back here with a kickoff in a couple of minutes.
Troy
Cool,
Becker,
93.
and Jesse Kirsch. Officials for tonight's game are referee Andy Diner, umpire Scott Sonny, back judge Jordan Gow, linesman Joe Schrader,
All right, I think we're about to
line
hit the
judge
anthem, so I
Kevin
think I
Diner.
timed that perfectly.
Please now stand, remove your caps for the national anthem.
Yeah, we'll go 2 minutes here, Riley. Perfectly. Got the starters in and everything. Love it. Sean Michaels and Coach Bob Sprang back here in Kimball.
We will now have
we are
the
just moments
coin
away
toss
here from
in
kickoff
midfield
tonight between the Highmore-Harold Rustlers and the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. Pretty decent night, I think, for August again here, Coach, for some high school football. We've got partly cloudy skies, temperatures hanging out in the mid-80s at kickoff time, and we should be seeing those skies become clearer as the night goes on here, but this is pretty good conditions, I think, for some high school football in August.
Hey, you bet. Really nice night tonight, and the temperature will be cooling down, no doubt. And yeah, you take a look at the field; it's well marked, very good condition. So yeah, we should have a great night for some Friday night lights, huh?
Absolutely. Love it, love it. Nothing like this when you get closer and closer to kickoff. Teams out on the field right now talking with the referees, and they got the official coin toss going on there at midfield there with a few captains from both teams. So we'll get that sorted out and find out who's going to get the football first. You got the homestanding Kimball White Lake Wildcats in their black jerseys and white numbers tonight, and then the visiting Rustlers are going to be in their white road jerseys with green numbers and green helmets, and it looks like the Rustlers are going to receive
won
this
the toss
football as we
at
begin this game. Looks
Wildcats
like
will
White Lake
receive.
third.
Right,
Go
Kimball
from
White Lake did win the toss. They
east to
deferred to the
west.
second half, so they will kick off from our right to our left. If you look at
Just
on
a
the radio
reminder, the
now,
Wildcat
so
cheerleaders
we're just
are
about ready to start.
having
Yeah, we
a
took a look at the things
Guess
that coaches
the
talked
spot
about in
that
the
the ball
pregame.
ends at
Sean,
halftime.
Take a look at
you can guess the
what
yardage
position
marker
to
that
succeed.
the
I
ball will
thought,
be sitting on at halftime.
Miller Westington's coach
To win.
did a great job of saying that.
You'll receive a $10 gift
Take a look
certificate
at Will Castle.
at the concession stand.
He just said, hey, we
Guesses
didn't
will
do
be
well
taken
last week.
until 2
Hey,
minutes
we
before
will,
the second quarter
make
ends.
improvements, make adjustments.
Go down to the
and,
concession
see if
stand.
we can't execute that. And of course,
Find out
Dale
all about
Taylor
it.
said, we need to put pressure on the quarterback, and we need to know where Mr. Blumenrader is all the time because he's the #1 target for Carl Sutter.
Well, and speaking of big name players here for tonight, we've got the Rustlers' Joey Simpson back to receive this kickoff from Kimball White Lake, and we heard there in the pregame that this guy could create some pretty big plays. So we'll see if he makes a difference here.
Kicking
Right
for the
out of
Rustlers
gates.
is number
And for the
85,
Wildcats, we're going to have
Blumenrader.
Cordell Keene kicking things off here to get this football game underway. Should be a good one. Both teams looking for that first win tonight. Both teams want to kind of forget about last week as much as they can and see what they can do here in the football field to get the result in the W. Here we go, the kickoff, and we are underway. Sort of a mid-range end-over-end boot right down the middle. Simpson will pick it up, looking for some blocking down the right sideline. Gets the football across the 30 and up to the 32, 34-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it. So Joey Simpson with a pretty decent return there, sort of trying to
Simpson
find
on
the
carry.
seam down the right sideline, but just nothing really developed. So a pretty decent return. They'll start the football to 34.
Yes, nice recovery, or nice coverage, I should say, by Kimball White Lake, and Simpson with nothing fancy, just take that ball and run up the right sideline, and but great coverage that time by the Wildcats.
So just underway here from Kimball, and the Rustlers will be the first on offense here tonight. Karst Hunter, the senior quarterback, will start from the shotgun. And here we go, first down and 10, a rollout by Karst Hunter, looking around. He's in trouble, going to be pulled down. Good defensive play by the Wildcats.
Quarterback Hunter is sacked in the backfield by Tyler
So that's
Resick.
going to be a loss of
Loss
about
on the
6
play.
on the opening play, Coach.
You're right, and
Lost
that's
7 yards,
one
lost
of the
on the
things
play.
that we heard Coach Taylor talk about in the pregame, that he wanted to put pressure on Karst, and I'm sure that
Well, set down on
Coach,
the 28.
Will Castle said that he was going
Second
to
and
see if he
16.
could put him in places for success, roll out a little bit. That time, good pressure by number 46 for Kimball White Lake, Tyler Resick on the tackle.
So the Rustlers go backwards on first down, and here's Hunter just barely able to get the ball.
Hunter on the
away
carry
from
on the
his
option play
tackle.
up the
He was
middle.
trying to do a play fake with, and he was eating
Bo
up
O'Donnell
right
on the
away
initial
there.
contact for
And,
the
getting
Wildcats.
tackled right around the 25-yard
Gained
line.
about a
So
yard on the play,
Rustlers
maybe.
not getting
Bring
much
up
there on the
third
first couple of
down and
downs.
Well, you are
15.
right. That's just a great defensive front that you're looking at for Kimball White Lake. They run a 3-man front, and then very, very active linebackers. They run a 3-3 stack. they'll break that stack every once in a while. Now they broke that stack, and now it looks like a 4-man front. Now they back out of it in the stack formation in the 3-3.
So Rustlers facing a 3rd and 16 here right out of the gate. And here's Hunter rolling out to his left, quarterback keeper trying to get something down the left side.
Carson Hunter on the keeper around the left end for the Rustlers.
5 or 6 yards before he's finally brought down, but it's going to be well shy of a first down. So the Rustlers likely going to have to punt. So great job by the Wildcats defense to open this game.
Boy, there is no doubt. That's when you get Hunter Karst. Excuse me, I just knew I would do that tonight. Karst Hunter. He
4th and 8
did
from
an outstanding job of getting to the outside, but great flow from the
35-yard
linebackers,
line.
as we mentioned, for Kimball White Lake.
So the Rustlers go 3 and out. Here comes the punt, and here's Hunter. It's going to be blocked. Blocked by the Wildcats. They got some great pressure and swatted it down. And recovered at the 21-yard line by the Wildcats. So what was blocked by the Wildcats? They forced a 3 and out on defense, and then Karst Hunter just got a bunch of
on the
pressure.
recovery
He was
of the
facing
fumble.
a punt attempt, and it was blocked. So the Wildcats have an outstanding opportunity here on 1st and 10, right at the 21-yard line. Miller Highmore-Harold.
I'll tell you, that is a pretty prime example of the height that we see from Kimball White Lake.
So let's see if the Wildcats can cash in. Great start by the defense, and now we've got Holon under center here on 1st down. A quick give, and here we go down the left sideline. This is going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. Tucker Fredrickson takes the handoff from Holon and does the rush. He finds that corner and just streaks down the line there to the end zone for the touchdown for Kimball White Lake.
Okay, are we haven't seen a little deja vu here from
Fast
last week?
start?
Are you kidding me?
I think we've seen this before.
Man, that was an amazing start right there. We had the first play last week for a touchdown. This time, Carson Fredrickson, 21 yards on the carry for the touchdown.
What an amazing start here tonight for Kimball White Lake. A 3 and out on defense. And on the first play on offense, they go 21 yards for a touchdown. And here's Holon on the 2-point control. The 2-point conversion is good. He finds his man in the right corner of the end zone. And Cordell Keene on the reception there. That 2-point conversion is good. And the Wildcats have a perfect start to this football game tonight. 10:24 to go in the opening quarter from Kimball. The Wildcats 8 and the Rustlers nothing. We're back in 1 minute on
score 8-0 to favor the
98.3.
Wildcats with 10:24 left play in the first quarter.
Keene on the 2-point conversion. Yep. Cordell Keene. Wow. Well, the Kimball White Lake Wildcats get off to a fast start here tonight. 21-yard touchdown run by Fredrickson, and they lead it 8-0. Here's the kickoff by the Wildcats, fielded by Hunter, right around the 30-yard line, trying to find some room to run, and eventually brought down by the Wildcats at the 35-yard line. So
36-yard line.
Highmore-Harold will take over here on offense, and my goodness. The Rustlers have got to be having their head spin a little bit here, getting blown out last week, and a quick start here by the Wildcats tonight.
Indeed, that was just
Rustler
a
ball,
very quick start.
first and 10.
Number one, you don't want to go 3 and out. Number 2, you don't want to get your punt blocked. And number 3, you don't want to give up a big play for the touchdown. So where do you go from there?
Just about everything going wrong there in that first series for the Rustlers. But a lot of football to play, and we know this is a talented football team. So let's see how they respond here as Karst Hunter brings them back out on offense and under center. Man in motion before the snap, and here's a pitch out here to the left. Well, they cut back the field here. But a great Bolwig on the pitch there. It was the tight end, Regan Bolwig, the
Donald and
sophomore,
Cordell
just didn't
Keene on
have
the tackle
anywhere to
for
go.
the
So
Wildcats.
far, this Wildcats
Lost
defense
about a yard on the
great
play
to see
back
the
to
backfield.
the 35-yard line where it'll be
is a
second and
man
11.
out there, 6'7", 300 pounds, just shot through from that nose guard, got through the line, and makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a yard loss.
Second down and 11 here for the Rustlers. They just keep going backwards on offense. We'll see if they have an answer here. 9:45 to go in the opening quarter. A quick start by the Wildcats. They lead at 8-0. Second down.
Carry up the middle for the Rustlers.
Not
down by the interior line of the Wildcats.
That hole is plugged up quickly, if there even was one to begin with. So no gain.
No gain on the play. It'll bring up
Second
third and
down there
11.
long for the Rustlers, and again a third and long for Miller Highmore-Harold.
Indeed, that was just a isolation play up the middle where they run a little fullback lead and then try to get the back behind. But again, Bo Donald from that nose guard position just bowled his way across the line of scrimmage and run into him. That's a wall.
Third and 11 here for the Rustlers. They got three wideouts to the right as Hunter rolls out to his right. In trouble, steps away from it. Quick pass over the middle, wide open and caught right around the midfield stripe. Great third down conversion here for the Rustlers.
Hunter scorer.
Number 22 on the
Lens
reception.
on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Nice connection there from
Enough for a
Hunter.
first down for the
And they
Rustlers.
got a first down right around
Their own
midfield. They'll spot the
48-yard
football
line.
the 48-yard line.
Nice 17-yard pass right there from Karst Hunter. Good reception, and I got to give credit to Karst Hunter for his escapability right there. He actually should have gone down, but he pulled away from a tackle, stepped up to the line of scrimmage, and then threw a nice touch pass to the receiver.
Hunter Sporer there on the reception for the Rustlers, and a big third down conversion here early for the Rustlers. On first down, they go right back up the middle.
Bowleg on the carry up the middle for the
Bowleg,
Rustlers.
and again, nothing doing.
Right down
The
by a host of Wildcats.
are saying so far you're not going to run up the middle
Lost
on
a
this.
couple
They're
on
doing
the
a
play.
great job so far.
Boy, no doubt. And,
Lost about half a yard on the
be
play.
able to looks like what they
Second
tried to
and
do is they're trying to double team Bo Donald with that block up front to open that hole. But the size and the speed of the linebackers are doing a great job of countering that. And I tell you, it's not looking like they're going to be able to block Bo Donald with even two young men.
So far, it's been a pretty big challenge here for the Rustlers. Second down and about 9.5. They give him about a half a yard there. Here's Hunter on a quarterback rollout to his left, keeping it and trying to find somebody
First Hunter on the keeper around the left
Wildcat
end.
defense with great pursuit to the edge, and Hunter's going to be brought down for no gain.
Boy, that
Gain
was,
on the
again,
tackle.
Trying to get to the outside.
gain
You
on the
can
play,
see
brings
that,
up third and
all right,
10
we tried the
for the
middle
Rustlers.
2 different times. That's not working. So now we're going to the outside with a little quarterback lead. And you could see the flow of the linebackers from that three-man front, or three-man down lineman, and then the linebackers with a great flow to get to the tackle.
So another third and long situation here for the Rustlers. They converted their last one, so we'll see what they do here from their own 48-yard line. 7:20 left in this opening quarter. Wildcats lead at 8-0. Before
Flag on
they
the
can get
play.
going, a penalty going to be false start on the Rustlers,
third on
something
the-
they did not
third.
need. Moving back 5.
Boy, no doubt. That's
Ball back to the
situation again that
43.
you're 3rd and 10, which is not an ideal situation with the rush that we've experienced, and now you're 3rd and 15. So Karst Hunter has the arm to make sure that he can get that, but now we just got to have the time to throw.
So now 3rd and 15 for the Rustlers. Back him up here to the 43-yard line. Here's the shotgun snap to Hunter. Rolls out to his right, looking for help. Going to keep it himself now, trying to get to the first down. He might get there. He will. First down and more. Inside Wildcat territory, all the way down to the
around the right hand,
32-yard line. What a run there by
Wildcat
Karst
territory
Hunter
around
to
the
convert a 3rd and
32-yard
15.
line.
Boy, no doubt,
That'll be
27
first down.
yards on that carry
Brought
for
down by
Karst Hunter.
Len.
And again, great speed, outstanding size, and broke one tackle. And boy, excellent run. Good speed right there, huh?
Absolutely, getting away from several Wildcat defenders and just doing a good job of being patient with it, not forcing anything downfield. Saw that first down marker and went for it. So here's Hunter now, 1st and 10 at the Wildcats 32. In shotgun formation, takes the snap, and back up the middle they go, and again,
Bowleg on the
not
carry
going to
up the middle.
happen. Bowleg gets the football, does a good job of just holding on to
Reaches
it as
on
the
the
pack of
tackle.
Wildcats bring him down. And it looks like maybe a yard, but not much. Looks like no gain. They'll spot it at the 32 again. 2nd down and 10.
You're
Second
right.
and 11 for
that
the
actually was a pistol formation
Rustlers.
where the quarterback is ahead of the running back, and just an outstanding. They run out of that pistol formation almost entirely. Now they're just going to break that away and make it look like a little quarterback read situation from the backfield.
2nd and 10 here for Hunter. Wideouts to his left and right. Takes a look. Pass out to the left flat. Looking for Bowleg. He was open.
Hunter intended to
That's a good
Bullway.
coverage out there by the
Incomplete.
Wildcats, so probably would not have been a big gain. Incomplete anyway, so here we go again.
Yep,
Another third down and long for the
Rustlers.
Rustlers. 5:56 to go in this opening quarter.
Well, that's the other thing too that Coach Will Castle does not want to have all night long, and that's third and long. And,
Yeah,
so far
that's
he's,
tough.
You know, every third down play has been a long distance, but that time the previous third down was converted on a very, very nice play by Karst Hunter.
The Rustlers have had a couple of very nice third and long conversions here, but they're going to need another one. 3rd and 10 at the Wildcats 32, halfway through this first quarter. Here's Hunter again from the shotgun. Takes a look downfield, pump fake, now a little screen to the middle to Bullway.
Pass from Hunter.
He's trying to get the leaning forward on the reception inside the
Bullway.
25-yard line. They'll spot it right around the 24. I think he's going to be short by a
Hold on
yard
on
or
the
two
tackle.
here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So
Brings
a
up
4th and short
down
coming up.
and
Timeout on the field.
timeout on the
Rustlers want
field.
to talk this over.
Miller.
So a big 4th down situation coming up here for Miller Highmore-Harold when we come back. Kimball White Lake leads at 8-0 with 5:42 to go in this first quarter. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3. Big 4th down play here coming up from Miller Highmore-Harold. They trail at 8-0 to the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. 5:42 to go in this opening quarter. And here we go. After a timeout, the Rustlers will go for it. At least they're showing that for now. And trying to get things figured out. Here's some confusion before the snap.
Wildcat situation. No, it's not. Hunter.
So Hunter's in the shotgun. Here we go. 4th down and 3.5. And we got some movement before the snap. There's too much confusion there. False start. That's going to turn it into a 4th and about 8.5 or 9 now for Miller Highmore-Harold. And
5-yard penalty.
now we'll have to see if they still want to go for it.
Wow. That's, again, a situation where you've got an opportunity. They run a little different formation right there, and there was 10 men on the field. One had to run off.
Brings up
You can
4th
tell
down
there's
to about 8.
confusion.
Yep, exactly.
Rustlers.
So here we go. They will go for it. 4th and 8.5 from right around the 30-yard line of Kimball White Lake. Hunter takes the snap, rolling out to his left. Now a little shuttle pass there going forward, and we're going to be close. The tight end has the football. He's going to be really close. They're probably going to have to measure this.
Jared Blumenrader on the carry.
Yard, sure, honestly.
Oh, man, this is why the refs get paid the big money. They're going to have to measure this. It looks like they're getting
Ball
the
will
first
turn
down.
over on down. It'll be Wildcats ball 1st and 10.
They did not make it. It was about a yard or two short.
Their own 24-yard line.
So that was Jared Blumenrader with the football there on the shuttle pass there from Karst Hunter. It looked like he was going to get there, but came up just short, so it will be a defensive stop for the Wildcats with 5:36 to go. Wildcats lead at 8-0 with the football now. A run over to the left side again from Fredrickson. Why
Fredrickson
not?
on the carry around the left
He
end for the
went into
Wildcats.
the end zone. This time they bring him down
Simpson on
after
the
a
tackle
short
for the
game.
Raiders.
Yeah, just a little outside isolation play once again. Actually, maybe not an isolation, but a little outside
Pick up a
zone or
3-on
trap.
play.
Kick out that
2nd and
defensive
7,
end and try to run
28.
underneath that. But picked up about maybe 2.5 yards.
So 2nd down and 7, they'll call it here from the 28. 5:06 to go in this first quarter. Wildcats lead at 8-0, scoring on their first possession on the first play. And before we get this 2nd down rolling, we've got another stoppage of play.
Penalty.
And a dead ball here. False start on
False
the
start on
Wildcats.
the Wildcats.
So move them back
5-yard
5. Going to bring
penalty.
up a 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, they just had
Ball
one
back
of
to
the
about
running
the
backs start
22-yard line.
ahead of the snap count. Just a little lean right there. I was going to mention that Middle Highmore-Harold
2nd
is
and
in
12.
a 4-man front with 2 down linemen, 2 defensive ends, and then they've got their 4 linebackers and only 1 high safety, and that's Karst Hunter. So, and those outside linebackers really are glorified cornerbacks, really.
Second down and 12 here for Kimball White Lake, and under center again, and they go right through. They're going to at least make it across the field. 40, 35, 30, 20, 50, 10, and he's brought down by his ankles at the 9-yard line. What a run there by number 12, the fullback.
Wildcat ball, first and goal.
Get in the end zone, but the Rustlers had just enough speed on defense to get there. It'll be first and goal for the Wildcats.
73 yards on that carry right there by Namity. Just nothing more than a straight ahead fullback blast. And you talk about people clearing out that defensive line.
Wow.
There was nobody
First and goal for the Wildcats.
And, untouched until down to the 3-yard line.
A diving attempt there by the Rustlers defense to bring him down. First and goal from the 6.
Yeah.
So here is hold on under center and giving it back to Fredrickson. Going through the middle and nothing doing this time. The Rustlers bring him down for no gain.
Yeah, again, that was just a little isolation play, fullback lead, and Fredrickson tried to sneak through the hole right off of right guard.
Bring up second goal.
Well defense that time in the middle, number 87 for Highmore-Harold, and that's Jared Blumendahl. Just an excellent job of shutting that play down.
A quick substitution here before second down and goal. We got Cody Westendorf, the senior, checking in here for the Wildcats, and hold on again will be under center. 4:02 to go in this first quarter. Wildcats up 8-0. And here's hold on the pitch out to the left, and that's going to be a
the player out the left end. For a touchdown for the Wildcats.
Rustlers had nobody out there to go get Fredrickson, and he's got his second touchdown tonight.
He certainly did, and boy, that was well executed. And someone, I think, probably on Miller Highmore-Harold Rustlers forgot an assignment, because there's no way on a pitch out like that person should be wide open. But well played on the offense, not so well played on the defense.
So the Wildcats extend their lead to 14-0. And we'll see if they go with the 2-point conversion or extra point here. Looks like it's going to be another 2-point play. So the Wildcats off to a great start here tonight.
Wildcats
couple
will
of
attempt a
possessions,
2-point
couple of
conversion.
touchdowns. And the Rustlers here are looking for some answers in this first quarter. On the 2-point conversion,
on the right hand,
inside the outside is going to the corner of the end zone again. And the 2-point conversion is good.
3:55 left playing
3:55 left
quarter.
in this opening quarter for
Just
Kimball.
as a reminder,
And
the
new scores,
Wildcat
Kimball White Lake
cheerleaders are
16 and
having a
Miller
fundraiser,
Highmore-Harold
doubling
nothing. We're
fun.
back in 1 minute on Cool Night. Shawn Michaels and Coach Bob Sprang back here in Kimball. Great start to this football game for the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. They already lead this football game tonight, 16-0 on the Miller Highmore-Harold Rustlers. And here we go with a kickoff by the Wildcats. High end over end Booth is going to be taking a bounce at the 21 and picked up by the Rustlers. Up to the 30, 35. And up to the 38-yard line, goes the return man. So pretty decent
Still up and down on the return for the Rustlers.
And they had
Very
something
keen
going
on the
last
tackle
time on
for the
offense. We'll see if they can
Wildcats.
get something going without it being
Rustlers
short
ball,
long.
first and
See
10.
if they can chip into this lead. But what a great start tonight for Kimball White Lake.
You're right, Sean. They, going back to
Water
the
timeout
number of
on the
plays
field.
that Kimball or Miller Highmore-Harold ran in that last drive, they ended up with an 8-play drive, but nothing to show for it.
Right. And they had a couple of really nice third down conversions on that drive that just came up short there. on the 4th down play, and that place on the field, you figure let's try to get this because it was pretty manageable and just didn't quite work out. We have a timeout here on the field after the kick return. Couldn't tell if there was an injury or maybe we just
heat timeout
for the players. All right, so 3:50 left in this opening quarter. We'll step aside here and come back and get this next possession here for the Rustlers. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3.
For the Rustlers.
Back here in Kimball, the Rustlers go right back on offense and trying to find the big play downfield. Hunter looking for his tight end Blumenroder, and he was wide open, had a step on his defender, but he could not reel in the pass. And so the Wildcats dodge a little bit of a bullet there. We have 2nd down and 10. At their own 39, and here's Hunter on 2nd down. Little pitch out to Blumenroder again, and again he is brought down. That was very similar to the play they used on that 4th down play on the last possession, which came up short. And this time they picked up maybe 2 or 3.
Blumenroder was just a big guy, and they tried to get him involved in the offense as much as possible. And they run that little shovel pass inside and picked up 3 yards on that play. So very, very similar play to what they tried to pick up the 1st down on. So. Yes, after the 4th down before that. So, just a play that they like to run and successful, I suppose, in other instances, but not so much right there.
3:01 to go here in this opening quarter. Wildcats lead the Rustlers 16-0, and another 3rd down and long here for the Rustlers.
Flag
and another flag before the snap. Timeout actually going to be called, I guess, at the last minute before the any penalties called, so I guess they'll pick up the flag and burn a timeout. So
timeout called by
there you go. Rustlers want to think this one over. 3rd down and 7 from their own 42.
Third and 7.
He's got something if it's a good pass. Yep.
Nice. Pass from Hunter is complete to Joey Simpson. Lens on the tackle down in Wildcat territory near the 24-yard line where it'll be Rustler ball 1st and 10.
Back here in Kimball, a big 3rd down and 7 conversion for the Rustlers. A rollout pass there by Hunter connecting with Joey Simpson, his senior running back, and a big pass play there down the right sideline. And the Rustlers in business again at the Kimball White Lake 24-yard line.
34-yard pass reception right there.
1st and 10.
Nice throw that time by Hunter as he rolled out with a nice roll and throw.
Hunter, trouble with the snap this time, going to keep it himself just to get out of trouble. He's going to be wrapped up quickly by a pack of Wildcats at the 25, so looks like it's going to be either a no gain or loss of a little bit there.
Brought down by Becker.
Shows his athletic ability. That was a very, very high snap. Still able to tap it with one hand above his head.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Had great control to pick it up and then bring it at least back to the line of scrimmage.
So here we go, spot the football just across the 25-yard line here, almost the 26, and Hunter now under center. And a give up the middle here, and looked like he had some room to
Bowling
run.
on the carry to the right side line.
Wildcats in the backfield.
Front dive bump,
So
front down by
another loss
Cornell
on the
team.
play there for the Wildcats D. It's going to be 3rd down and long for the Rustlers.
Gave a couple on that play
Actually
and bring
ended
up
picking up a yard or two. Yeah.
3rd and 8.
Well, Rafe Keene came exploding through there to shut down what looked like a promising play there initially for the Rustlers. So good tackling by the ankles there for Keene. And that sets up a 3rd down and long here for the Rustlers. Spot the football just inside the 25-yard line to Kimball Whitelake. 1:25 to go in this opening quarter. And the Wildcats lead it 16-0. Here's Hunter now from the shotgun trying to convert another 3rd and long. Man in motion before the snap. And he does get the pitch. And out to the left side, he's going to have the first down. It looks like it's close to it. That is going to be Dylan McDonald, junior wide receiver, coming across there, taking the pitch from Hunter, and they look like they might have to measure this one again. It's going to be close.
16-yard line.
That was
17-yard line somewhere there.
Nice
Timeout
overload to
for
the left-hand
measurement.
side that time, where they brought Simpson in motion from right to left across the formation. Just a nice little pitch out, and ended up very, very close to the first down.
Nice play design there by the Rustlers. Got to have good timing on that if it's going to work, because McDonald's got a head of steam on him if it's a clean pitch. And he does have the first down. The referees take a look at it. They
First
stop
down for the
briefly to
Rustlers.
measure it, and they point forward. So another
1st and 10
big
for
3rd and long conversion
Highmore-Harold
for this
Rustlers.
Rustlers offense. But let's see now if they can convert that into points with 1:08 to go here in this opening quarter. So far, the Wildcats defense has been very stingy. So Hunter now, 1st down and 10 at the 17-yard line. Inside that, Scott Supply red zone, your Big Red Case IH dealer. Scott Supply on West Highway 16. Shotgun snap and a pitch out again here to McDonald. Over to the right. This time the
Dylan
Wildcats
McDonald on to carry
do
around
a
the
great
right
job
end
with
for the
pursuit on
Rustlers.
it, and they pull him down at the 15. Going to be a
Hold
short
on,
pickup.
and Donald on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Complimentary play to the opposite side, exactly as they ran it to the other side. That time
Brought down around the 15-yard line,
left to right
14-yard
across
line,
the
I guess.
formation. And then a little quick pitch with an overload
2nd
to
and
the
8.
right.
35 seconds left of this opening quarter. Wildcats 16, Rustlers nothing. 2nd down and 8 now for the Rustlers. Right at the Wildcats 15. Man in motion here before the snap. Hunter under center. Takes the ball, play fake here, looking over the middle. He's got trouble now. Wildcat defender right in his face, gets away from it, gets away from another. Now he's going to run it himself. Up the field he goes to the end zone. I think he got there. Touchdown, Rustlers. What an individual effort there by the senior quarterback, Karst Hunter, being very patient on the play, waiting for something to develop downfield. Didn't find anything, got away from 2 defenders, and then decided to just tuck and go and got into the end zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was getting great pressure. He should have been sacked because there was a missed tackle on the outside. I believe it was number 85 for Kimball Whitelake, and that's Cordell Keene, and just missed the tackle. Hunter did a great job of escaping, and then took it to 14 yards for the touchdown.
So here's the 2-point conversion attempt by the Rustlers, and here's Hunter rolling out to his right in trouble. And out to the right corner of the end zone, looking for McDonald at the last minute.
No good. Pass
No good.
Hunter
Falls
to
incomplete, out of bounds, and
Simpson.
the 2-point conversion comes up short. But the Rustlers do get on the scoreboard and answer the Wildcats' fast starts. 12 seconds left of this opening quarter. Wildcats 16, Rustlers 6. We're back in 1 minute on quarter, and the Rustlers finally on the board here tonight before the fourth quarter ends as the senior quarterback for the
Lenz and
Rustlers.
Fredrickson back
Carson
deep to
Hunter
receive the kickoff for the
does
Wildcats.
some good improv there and gets himself in the end zone.
Moving Raider
The
to kick
original
for
play
the
was not there.
Rustlers.
Got away from a couple defenders, and he gets the Rustlers on the board. So a new football game here. Wildcats lead it 16-6, and here comes the Miller Highmore-Harold kickoff. There's the boot, right down the middle. Good end-over-end kick, going to be fielded at the 10-yard line by the Wildcats, and up the middle he goes, looking for somewhere to go, and tackled across the 30, right around the 32 or 33
Fredrickson on the
by the
return out near
Rustlers.
the 35-yard
And
line.
so that is where
the
Kimball
Wildcats
Whitelake
take over
will
first and
set
10.
up on offense with just 8 seconds remaining in this opening quarter.
Yeah, Caden Lentz on the recovery.
Bert Holds on the tackle
return,
for the
I should
Rustlers.
say. Nice little return. Nothing, very patient. Looking for that block that probably did not materialize like Coach wanted, but did an excellent job of just hanging on to the football and getting it upfield as far as he could.
This is the DeKalb-Bastrop Game of the Week here on Cool 98.3. DeKalb-Bastrop supporting our area student athletes on the field and our area farmers in the field. And it's a 1st and 10 from their own 33 for Kimball Whitelake. Here is Javen Holon with the football, pitching it out to Fredrickson, who's had a big night so far, going wide left and pulled down.
Fredrickson on the carry
Right
around
around
the left end, brought down by
34-yard
Hunter.
line. So a short gain there on 1st down, and that's how this first quarter is going to
Brought
wrap
down
up.
around
Been
the
a pretty
39-yard
entertaining one
line.
so far here from Kimball. After one,
That's
it
the end of the
is
first
Kimball
quarter.
Whitelake 16 and Miller Highmore-Harold 6. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3. Play between the Wildcats and
Starting
Rustlers.
second quarter
And so
will
far
be
so good for
Wildcat
Kimball
ball.
Whitelake. They lead it 16-6
4
on a couple of
39-yard
touchdown
line.
runs from Fredrickson here in that first quarter. But the Rustlers just did respond there before the opening quarter ended, and now the Wildcats are back on offense at their own 39, 2nd down and 4. And this is Javen Holland under center here on offense, and a little play fake, and he's trying to look deep. He's got his man downfield. It's cut at the 40, 30, inside the 25-yard line. Fumbles it at the last minute, and it's going to be a turnover. So on his way to the ground, the receiver lost the handle, and it's recovered by the Rustlers just before it goes out of bounds. So what was going to be a huge play on offense for the Wildcats turns into the game's first turnover here. And so the Rustlers are going to be in business. And right now we've got the referees talking things over. There's actually a penalty on the play, so
Illegal man downfield is declined. Ball is 1st and 10
penalty on
for the
offense by the
Rustlers.
Wildcats, but they're going to wipe that out because of the
Around
fumble.
the
And so the
26-yard
Rustlers
line.
will take over, and we'll see where they spot this football. But what a big defensive play there for Miller Highmore-Harold.
I'll tell you, as the receiver number 52, Justin Becker, was going down the sideline, outstanding defensive play that time by raking the ball away from him, knocking the ball loose, and then recovering for Miller Highmore-Harold.
So we'll see what the Rustlers do with this turnover. Opening moments of the second quarter. They have the ball at their own 26-yard line, 1st down and 10. Man in motion before the snap. Here's the pitch out to the left, and a pack of Wildcats is going to bring down number 12, Regan Bolweg. The sophomore had nowhere to go. Great defensive pursuit by the Wildcats.
Around the left end.
So they spot the
Brought down
football
for a
at
loss
the
and play.
24-yard line.
Bring up 2nd and 11.
So
Inside
lost
the
it about a yard
25-yard
and a
line
half
for
there.
the
They're going to
Rustlers.
call it 2nd down and 11 from the 25-yard line. So a nice response there by the Wildcats defense there after a turnover.
You're right. That was just again, very quick linebacker flow to get to the outside, and good coverage by the outside cornerback as well, making sure that you contain that edge.
Here's Hunter taking the snap from the shotgun, waiting on the give off, and there is their fumble. He couldn't decide whether or not to give the ball to Bollweg right through the middle, and the ball comes loose, and so the Wildcats defense responds with a turnover of their own.
First and 10 Wildcats.
When you get to quarterback and tailback or fullback mesh, you've got to make sure that you've got to know who has the ball. Somebody tries to take it away, somebody plans to give, and that time the ball just ended up on the ground.
First and 10 Wildcats from near the 20.
It looked like Hunter was just taking a little bit too much time in deciding whether or not to keep it or give it up, and in the process losing possession there. And so the Wildcats now with a great opportunity here at the 25-yard line of the Rustlers. No, it's going to be actually around the 22-yard line. And there's the run over to the right side by the Wildcats. And he almost lost the ball at the end of it.
Brought down by Hunter.
So Ty Namany
Johnson
on the ground there on the run, and he almost lost it at the end of it. And he comes up limping a little bit. So let's make sure he's okay as he goes back to the huddle. 3-yard gain
20-yard line.
on the ground there for the senior Ty Namany. 10:37 left here in the second quarter. Been kind of a crazy start to this quarter, an exchange of turnovers. And now the Wildcats in business. Mark the football just inside the 20-yard line, now at the 19. Fumble on the snap. And here's Holon trying to get back down on it. And let's see if he did. Nope. It looks like the Rustlers have it right back. So in the span of about 30 seconds of football game time, we've had 3 turnovers.
20-yard line.
So the Rustlers will get it right back.
Landon Sheed on the
Oh
recovery.
my goodness, what a blown opportunity there by the Kimball White Lake Wildcats. They had it inside the red zone, and that's a big no-no. If you're going to turn the ball over, don't do it there.
Well, and the other thing too is if you turn the ball over, please do not turn it over with a quarterback center exchange. You know, that's something that you practice every day. How many center quarterback exchanges do you go through in practice? And that should never, ever happen. But you see it does. We saw it last week as well.
So here we go. Rustlers back on offense, and this is Hunter taking the snap from the shotgun. Quick pass out to the left side, completes, and it past the 32.
Hunter to
Goes the man with the football,
Joey
number
Simpson.
24, Joey Simpson, the senior.
Lens on the tackle.
And a nice play there on first down for the Rustlers.
You bet they run a little
28-yard
play action
line.
pass in the backfield and get that ball out to Simpson very quickly. Picks up 7 yards on that pass and reception.
So now the Rustlers here, 2nd down and 3 after a nice gain by Simpson on the pass reception. Here's Hunter in the shotgun, looking around the field now, takes the snap, takes a look to his right, fires it out quickly to the right side, and Simpson unfortunately made the catch on a knee. So he's down by contact. It's going to be a short gain.
You're right, and it'll be very, very close to a first down. So we'll see if that, and
First down.
3-yard
Up
gain.
for first down, so it'll be first and 10 for the Rustlers.
The good news for Simpson,
Their own
he got exactly
30-yard
what
line.
he needed before taking that knee on the reception, and it is a first down for the Rustlers. So they move the sticks there. 10:13 to go here in the second quarter. And after an exchange of turnovers here between both teams, Rustlers now on the move. And now here we go. Hunter back in the shotgun formation, taking a look, takes the snap, looks to his right. Being pressured now by the Wildcats, gets away from it, rolling out to his right, a pass down over to the midfield
Hunter
area
is
there.
tipped by
Looking for his tight
Holon.
end, Jared Blumenroder. And unfortunately, he
Jennifer
could not
Blumenroder
reel it in,
played
so
the
it's
court.
going to be 2nd down for Miller
Brings up
Highmore-Harold.
2nd and
I'll
10.
tell you, we had very, very close interception right there by Javen Holland that just went right through his hands. He had an underneath coverage and an over-the-top coverage that time, Kimball White Lake, and so just went right through the hands and incomplete pass.
So 2nd down and 10, ball the 30-yard line of Miller Highmore-Harold. And the Wildcats lead this football game 16-6. Here's Hunter in the shotgun again. Takes the snap, rolling out to his right, takes a look downfield, being pressured by 3 different Wildcats. It's going to be wrapped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a short gain of maybe 2 before he's wrestled out of bounds.
Risick on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Tackle on the outside that time. Tyler Risick
Pick up a couple on the play, bring up
defensive
2nd and 8.
position or defensive tackle, come down the line of scrimmage, and then I tell you that's the one thing that we've noticed with Kimball White Lake. That defensive line, great speed to get to the outside. They cover a lot.
So another 3rd and long here for the Rustlers. They've been kind of 50-50 on these so far here tonight. They had a couple of big pickups and a couple of plays didn't work out so well. So we'll see what happens here. Trailing at 16-6. Here's Hunter again from the shotgun. Couple of wideouts to his right, one to his left. Here's the snap. Takes a look, looks downfield. Good protection. Fires it deep down the right sideline. And he just does overthrow his intended receiver, Dylan McDonald, who is streaking down the right sideline. Looked like he may have even had to step on the defender, but pass a little bit too far. Brings up a 4th down and 8 for Miller
Highmore-Harold. Coverage for the Wildcats.
Again, just
Brings
a,
up 4th
from the
down,
shotgun formation, just a step drop, and then
from their own
with a great
32-yard
arm,
line.
just overthrew his receiver on the goal pattern on the outside.
So this brings up a punting situation here for the Rustlers. First time they tried to punt, it was blocked right back in the face of the punter, which is Hunter. He takes the snap, good clean snap. He will get this one off. Good high floating punt, fair catch called at the 32-yard line by Kimball Whitelake. And that is where they will be back on offense here when we come back. Carter Fredrickson there on the reception.
33-yard line where the
9:37 to go here in the second quarter. Kimball Whitelake.
Yeah, they don't take timeouts, between possessions. So.
Oh well. Fredrickson out there.
Fredrickson on the carry. Brought down around the
Lost about 1.
lost about a yard in the play, bring up 2nd and 11 for the Wildcats.
Back here in Kimball, 9:15 to go in the second quarter, and Kimball Whitelake back on offense on first down. Didn't work out so well there for the Wildcats. We had Carter Fredrickson on the run, and he was brought down immediately, bringing up 2nd down and 11 from their own 32. On 2nd down, here's Holon going for everything down the left sideline. Touchdown, Wildcats! 68-yard touchdown pass on the left sideline. And the Wildcats, just like that, strike again. And they lead it now 22-6.
68-yard touchdown pass for the Wildcats.
Kalen Lenz, the running back, streaking down the left sideline, who reeled in a really nice looking pass there from Javen Holon.
Again, just a straight go route on the outside, and tell you, Holon just put that ball right on the money, right over the top of the defensive back. An outstanding catch, and tell you, Mr. Lentz has got some pretty good speed as well, taking it to the end zone.
Nice looking route there by Lenz, and getting a step on the defender and a perfectly placed pass by Holon, and there you go. That's how you do it. 68 yards, and Wildcats add to their lead. Another 2-point conversion. Pitch out to Fredrickson. Cuts inside and gets into the end zone. Nice little shifty move there by Fredrickson. The 2-point conversion is good. So the Wildcats with another explosive play on offense, and their lead is extended here. 8:52 to go in the second quarter. It is the Wildcats 24 and the Rustlers 6. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3.
Guess where the ball is going to end up at the end of the first
Back here in Kimball, 8:52 to go here before we get to halftime, and Kimball White Lake's offense has struck again, and they lead it on the Rustlers 24-6. As the Wildcats now will tee it up here at the 40-yard line to kick it back to the Rustlers and see how they respond to another quick strike on offense. There's the kickoff, end over end short kick, fielded at the 20-yard line on a hop, and here's the return down the left sideline up to the 35-yard line.
Simpson on the return
for the
Rustlers.
That's Joey Simpson again.
Westendorf on the tackle for the Wildcats.
So far tonight, the senior running back,
Rustlers
making
ball
some
first
big plays.
and 10.
Rustlers will have some decent field position
Near
here
their
to start
36-yard
out.
line.
And you know, the coach
37-yard line.
was really unhappy there last week for the Wildcats as far as offensive production. But man, they have had a lot of success so far here tonight, Coach.
Well, they certainly have. And talk about big plays. I know he's not going to be satisfied with putting the ball on the ground, but
nobody will.
You talk about big plays not only through the air but also on the ground.
First
as
and 10
well.
Rustlers.
Should be much more satisfied with what he's seen so far in the first half.
So that offense is waking up here in this first half tonight in Kimball. Nothing like that home cooking there, Coach. So here we go. Rustlers back on offense.
Ouch.
And straight through the middle they try to go, and that just hasn't worked all night. There you have Bullweg again, trying it again, but the Wildcats are not letting that happen.
Well, that time they brought Blumenreiter across from his tight end position and tried to block a little trap block on the inside, and Mr. Bodon said, "I'm not having any of that. You can't trap me, man. You got to block me with more than one guy." And he just kind of put the plant right there on the tackle.
So no gain there on first down, 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line. Looks like they spot the football, and a shotgun snap out here to Hunter. Quick pass out to the left flat, and he's not going to go very far, but the reception is completed there at the 42-yard line. So it's going to bring up a third down and pretty manageable here for the Rustlers.
Wildcats.
Little pass out there to number 22 for Miller Highmore-Harold.
Number 4 for the Rustlers.
7:47 left before we get to halftime. Been a really good first half for Kimball White Lake. They lead it 24-6 on Miller Highmore-Harold.
Yeah, just a little stop route into the boundary that time for Hunter, and a nice little reception as well.
So on the shotgun snap, Hunter rolling out to his right, late pitch. And we're going to have a really
play around the right end for the Rustlers.
Bullweg it looked like, and
Becker
he's going to be close.
Contact for
They'll
the
take a little look at
Wildcats.
this and see what they think. From up here, it's
They're
very hard to tell. They're going to give it to him.
Rustlers.
He got everything he could out of that football.
Their own
Going to be a first
47-yard
down.
line.
Now it looks like they might want to. Yeah, timeout called by Kimball White Lake after the first down taken by the Rustlers. So 7:25 to go. And what's that, Coach?
Just going to go ahead and take the time out. We'll talk about it after we come back.
Sounds good. All right.
First and 10 for the Rustlers.
Back here in Kimball, and after a timeout, the Rustlers with the first down and 10 at the 43-yard line on their side of the field. And here's Hunter taking the shotgun snap, a little pass out to the right sideline there, and good pursuit by the Wildcats defense, bringing him down after maybe a short gain.
Well, that's exactly what Coach Taylor talked about. You cannot allow that guy get to the outside. A little swing pass, and much better played by the quarterback on the outside. Greater support by getting there from the defensive end as well as the linebacker. So I know that was the message that Coach Taylor had to give right there, and well received and well
Absolutely.
executed.
Yeah, Coach fixing things on the spot right there, and it worked out perfectly. So now the Rustlers facing a 2nd down and 10 at their own 43. Hunter rolling out to his left. Now a shuttle pass late up the middle. And
Shuttle pass from Hunter
very
to
close to a first down. Jared Blumenrader, the senior.
Donald on the
spot. It
tackle.
looked like he's going to be about a couple, maybe 2 or 3 yards short, actually. So let's call it 3rd down and 3.
Bring up
inside
3rd and 3
Wildcats
around
territory
the
now. Spot the
46-yard line of the Wildcats.
Yeah, again, they run that little inside shovel pass, and you know, when you get a lot of pressure up the field, sometimes that play is a very, very good play because you don't have any linebackers.
Yep.
They're dropping back, and then you've got the D-line that's already past the receiver.
So 3rd and short here for Hunter, and he looks up the middle, and there it is. They went to that same play we've seen this probably
Shuttle pass
4 or
from
5
Hunter
times
to
so far
Blumenrader.
and it has worked, just depending on how successful
on
it's
the
been.
tackle.
And Blumenrader again.
Good enough for a first down for the Rustlers.
Late
It'll be
little
first
shuttle
and
pass
10
there from Hunter, and it's a first down
42-yard line.
Miller Highmore-Harold.
Again, just exactly as you called it, Sean, the little quick shovel pass inside, and from that tight end position, Blumenrader comes back inside, and good push up the field by the defensive line, leaves the hole wide open.
It has been good for
First
at least
and 10
3 or
for the
4
Rustlers.
yards each time. It just didn't work on 3rd and 4th and long
Yeah, exactly.
back in the first quarter, but it does work when it's executed like that. 5:41 to go here before halftime. 1st and 10 for the Rustlers.
Flags
We'll
on the
hold
play.
everything. We got some flags being thrown on the field. False start.
False start
Called
on the
Rustlers.
Rustlers.
So after a nice
5-yard penalty, he'll
conversion
take the ball
there, now
back
it's
to
going
the
to be
47-yard line.
1st and 15. Back it up to the 47-yard
First
line
and
at Kimball
15.
White Lake.
Yeah. Coach Castle, sideline. If he had a clipboard, he'd have thrown it on the floor. I know.
You can see the steam rising right
You
now.
could, yeah. Man, that's one of those things that you just, hey, you got to drive going, looks so good, and then all at once, boom.
Step on your own feet.
Oh, there goes the balloon bubble right there.
Just can't do it. Here we go. So shotgun formation again here for Hunter. Takes a look down the field. Good time to throw. Great protection. Looks to his right. Rolling out to his left. Fires it now to a wide open receiver at the 30. And he's got the reception. It's going to be a first down for the Rustlers. When you have that kind of time to throw, someone's going to get open. Dylan McDonald, the junior wideout on the reception. Great job by Hunter, just keeping that play alive. Great protection by the offensive line.
Well, that was the key right there. Was the
around the 27-yard line of the Wildcats.
You can't give that young man that amount of time to throw the football. And they did not have a great rush, probably because of 2 reasons. One,
coverage.
Nice blocking, and then also because of that little shovel pass, kind of holds the linemen a little bit, make them a little bit more responsible inside.
Just under 5 minutes left here before halftime, and the Rustlers on the move. Here's Hunter again, another shuttle pass there straight in the middle to go. Blumenrader again, and he's going to have 6 or 7 yards. So the Rustlers have that play down pat. It's just a question of can the Wildcats ever stop it?
And so far, like you said, they've gotten 5, 6 yards, maybe 3, 4 different times, and now is that Blumenrader that
is
on the ground right now?
Yeah, so we got Blumenrader down on the field after another reception on the shuttle pass, and we've got a timeout on the field to check on him. 4:38 to go here before we get to halftime for Kimball. It's the Wildcats 24 and the Rustlers 6. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 90.
Second and 5 for the Rustlers.
Back here in Kimball, 2nd down and 5 here for Miller Highmore-Harold, and a quick run up the middle goes absolutely nowhere. Great
Lesnar
pursuit
on
in
the
the
carry
backfield once
for the
again by
Rustlers.
the Wildcats defense.
Loss on the
And
play.
so it's going to be another 3rd down situation here for
What's
Miller
Parisi get on the
Highmore-Harold.
tackle for the
Josh
Wildcats?
Lesnar was the ball carrier that time, and
Bring up
again,
3rd and 7.
a loss right there of about 3 yards.
4:15 to go here before we get to halftime. Kimball
25-yard
White
line.
leads it 24-6 on Miller Highmore-Harold. So pretty important possession here for the Rustlers, just to kind of stay in striking distance here before we get to halftime. And this is Hunter again, working out of the shotgun, standing at the 30-yard line, rolling out to his right, clean snap, and looking downfield, taking a big one to the corner of the end zone. And a foot down. No, the ball came down out of bounds, looking for Dylan McDonald, the junior wide receiver. Got his man beat, just could not keep the feet in. So incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down here for the Rustlers. No, 4th down, make it for Miller Highmore-Harold.
Brings up 4th down for the
What a
Rustlers.
great pass. That was just an outstanding throw that time. Dylan McDonald runs the very, very nice route, but just run out of real estate on the end zone, just overthrown to his outside shoulder, and just had to step out of bounds before he could catch the football.
Brings up 4th down and 7 for the Rustlers. They will go for it from the 25-yard line of Kimball White Lake. Hunter in the shotgun, standing at the 30-yard line. One back behind him. Hunter keeps it himself, rolling out to his left. Late pitch out. It's going to be loose. Ball's on the ground and recovered there by Regan Bolwick, the sophomore, who was the intended pitch man. But even if he got the football, he wasn't going anywhere. Great pursuit by the Wildcats defense.
Their own 33-yard line.
That time, you know, they tried to run a little option to the outside. Now we got stoppage of clock. Looks like we're going to run another official's timeout here for heat. So we'll come back and talk about it a little bit later.
They'll stop the
Timeout
football
on the
here
field.
at the 33-yard line with the
Yeah,
timeout on the field. 3:44 to go here, and Kimball White Lake will be back on offense in 1 minute
where
on
the
Cool
ball will be
98.3.
at the end of the first
quarterback, don't get me wrong. But I'll tell you, college-wise, we're looking for big free safeties like that can run the alley and get to the corner just exactly like that. Great job.
90 seconds left before halftime. Wildcats on the move. Here's Holon. In trouble now. And he's going to get pulled down. Good pursuit there by the Rustlers defense. Not fighting on any of that play action fake. And that's going to be a pretty big loss there for the Wildcats. And that's going to set up a long third down situation here with 1:17 left.
Timeout on the field called by the Wildcats.
Timeout on the field called by Kimball Whitelake. So we'll see what Coach Kimball has in mind here for third and long when we come back. 1:17 before the half. It's the Kimball Whitelake Wildcats 24 and Miller Highmore-Harold 6. We'll be back in 1 minute on K93.
Okay, 13 for the Wildcats from around the 23-yard line.
On 3rd and 18, Caroline gets it himself around the right side, and he gets inside the 15 before he's tripped up there. Going to be well short of the first down that they're trying to get. And so 1:11 left here before we get to halftime, and the Wildcats are going to be in a 4th down situation. They'll spot the football here around the 13-yard line. And so it looks like they're content to try to get this first down. And they'll make a couple of substitutions here before this 4th down play. Got 7 yards to go to keep this drive going. Spot the football at the 13. And just 1:11 left in this first half. So here we go. Wildcats showing shotgun formation, and now another stoppage of play. And the Rustlers take a look at the Wildcats offense, and now they want to talk things over on defense. So here we go. 1:11 left before we get to halftime. Timeout on the field for the Rustlers D to get things all straight away. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3.
Here we go, Wildcat ball, 4th and 7.
Again, great catch, great throw. And when you have a receiver like Becker, throw it up in the air, huh?
Yeah, nice big target. Why not? Perfectly executed, except for the penalty. So wipe out the touchdown there for Kimball Whitelake, and the Rustlers are glad to see that flag come out because they would have been in big trouble here with the touchdown by Kimball Whitelake. The score is 24-6. Wildcats lead the Rustlers. And now it's going to be 4th and a whole bunch. Spot the football at the 23-yard line of Miller Highmore-Harold. And now we'll see what they got in the playbook for that. Just 1:05 left. Rustlers trying to get the football back one more time here before halftime.
4th and long for the Wildcats.
And they'll need to stop here on 4th down. Wildcats do bring the offense out here. as opposed to trying a long field goal, and now we have a
Timeout
timeout
on field.
again. Timeout,
Called
Kimball,
by the
White
Wildcats.
Lake. They apparently want to make sure they got the right play in for this, so we'll take another timeout. 1:05 to go before halftime. Kimball, White Lake 24, Miller, Highmore-Harold 6. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3. Back here in Kimball for the 4th down and 20. Long ball down the field again this time for the Wildcats right at the goal line, but the pass is incomplete from Polon.
Well, we'll turn over
And so the Rustlers will indeed get this football
Rustler
back
ball,
with
first and
59
10.
seconds left. Polon again with
59
looking for
seconds
Becker
left to play
right
in
around
the
the
first
goal
half.
line, but this time they could not make the connection.
It looked like they had two receivers almost in the same area. Becker ran a little flag pattern from his tight end on the right. Looked like the tight end on the left-hand side just ran a goal, and they ended up pretty close to the same area. So not exactly where I'm sure that they wanted both receivers, but hey, incomplete pass. But you got to give the pitcher and
First
the
and
catcher
10 for the
two
Rustlers.
pretty good throws right there to get down to the goal line.
So the Wildcats take their
They're
shot there at the
23-yard
end zone. It comes up short, so the Rustlers will have 1 minute to work with here before halftime to try to chip into this lead, and they go right to the ground instead here.
Bullweg on to carry up the middle for
And
the
a short
Rustlers.
gain up the middle to Regan Bullweg, the
Run down by
sophomore,
Reesick.
who's had several carries straight up the middle, and pretty much the same result each time. Shut down immediately by that Wildcats defense.
Right, although he did pick up about
4 on
4 yards
play.
on that carry.
Bring up
and,
second and 6.
So that's probably been his most successful.
The most
one.
productive, yeah. All right, they look content to just let this clock wind down. 32 seconds left. They are not looking to push tempo at all here, just running the football out, and another give straight up the middle, and another tackle right away by the Wildcats defense. And
Bullweg,
it looks like the
carry up the
Rustlers
middle.
are content to take
Pull
this
down
to
on initial
halftime and
contact.
make some adjustments, and hope
No
the
gain on the
offense can
play.
be more
Bring up
successful in the
third
second
down.
half. Hunter is
6 for the
quickly jogging to
Rustlers.
the sideline to get some signals, but there's just 10 seconds left. I'm not sure they're even going to get one more playoff here. 5, 4, 3, that will do it. So we have reached halftime here in Kimball. And so far, so good
That's the
here
end of the
for the
first
Kimball
half.
White Lake
Well,
Wildcats.
between
The
the
offense
27
is
and
very
28
much
yards.
alive and well in game number 2 of the season for Kimball White Lake. At halftime, it is Kimball White Lake 24 and Miller Highmore-Harold 6. We're back to talk about this first half in 2 minutes on Cool 98.3. Lake Wildcats lead Miller Highmore-Harold at halftime, 24-6, and my goodness, that Wildcat offense certainly did wake up this
so they'll
week.
be receiving here to start the second half.
Figure they got to get things working somehow, some way, and sure enough, they've had several huge plays on offense, so we'll have to see if they keep that going here in the second half.
Oh, you're right. And I bet if you talk to Coach Taylor, he's not going to be all that happy with the offense, honestly, because, great quick start, but what happened in the second quarter?
Yeah.
There's no points. You get that great quick start, and it looks like you should be able to just continue to sustain that as you go through the second quarter. Hey, give Miller Highmore-Harold a lot of credit. They played much better defense in that second quarter.
So Miller Highmore-Harold is going to be booting this football away to start the second half as the Wildcats deferred in that first half. So the Rustlers are going to have a big challenge here on defense right out of the gates, trying to get that football back as they're trailing it by 18. So here we go. The opening kick of the second half is right down the middle, kind of a floating squib kick that is bouncing off one return man and then picked up by the Wildcats on the
length on the return, returns out
around the 25,
near the 28-yard line where it'll be Wildcat ball,
so
first
the
and 10.
Wildcats are going to take over. Caden Lenz there picking up the football for the Wildcats on the return, and didn't
Watts
get
on the
much.
tackle.
It was pretty good for Lenz just to pick up that football and preserve possession, because that ball bounced off the initial man who touched it.
You're right, and good presence of mind right there by Lenz to pick the ball up. Sometimes your best
first and 10 from the 27-yard line for the Wildcats.
Sure. Pick it up and pick some additional yardage right there.
So Wildcats on offense for the first time here in the third quarter. First down and 10, 27-yard line. They'll spot the football, and here we go. Under center is hold on, and he gives it out there to the left side.
On the carry around the left hand for
I think that
Wildcats.
Rustlers
Down by
defense
both
has a little
Rustlers.
pep talk at halftime, and they wrap up the ball carrier
Hunter
quickly
was
there on
leading
first down.
back.
Well, they've done a very, very good job of stopping that outside. They looks like an inside zone with a quick cutback to the outside, and that time
About a yard for the
picked
Wildcats,
up 1
bring up
yard. But
second
you're
and
right. Outstanding defense once again by Miller Highmore-Harold.
Second down and 9 here for Kimball White Lake. They give him just a few inches, I guess, they're on that first carry. Ball at the 27-yard line. And hold on now, under center. A couple of backs behind him. Here's a little play fake. Hold on, takes a look downfield. Got his man down the field, left sideline. Knocked away at the last second by Paul Hunter. What a defensive play he made, because it looked like they had something there right around the 45-yard line as Hold on was looking for Cordell Keene down the field.
You're right, and he was wide open, but great closing speed. We talked about that ability to fill the alley from that free safety.
Third and 9 for the Wildcats.
That time picked out the receiver and did a great job of just knocking that ball away. Outstanding defensive play that time by Carson Hunter.
Hunter has made a couple of really nice defensive plays so far tonight. And they have been big here for the Rustlers, staying in this football game. Here's hold on third and 9. Setting up a middle screen to Frederickson. Gets away from the first man, cuts it back across the field to the right side. Gets the corner, has the first down across midfield. 45. To the 40-yard line he goes. What a run after the catch by Frederickson. A big third down and 9 conversion into Rustler territory.
First down and 10
Wow,
for
that was an outstanding run, and
Rustler,
give
42-yard line.
credit because that was mostly on him alone. That was about a 33-yard run that time by Carter Frederickson, and a big first down on third and long, but give that young man a lot of credit.
What a play that was. Nice job by Holon there to set up that play and be patient. He had pressure coming, and Frederickson doing a nice job with some fancy footwork to get away from the Rustlers' defense. First down and 10 at the 42, they'll spot it. And Frederickson again right back through the middle with the football. Spins his way to the 40. A pickup of 2 there. Second down and 8 for the Wildcats.
Pick up about 2 on the play, bring up second and 8 from the
inside
40.
trap, and then Frederickson was not very patient waiting for that trap to occur and bounces to the outside. But Miller Highmore-Harold has done a very, very good job of adjusting to that and not allowing it to scoot to the outside.
So second down and 8, spot the football right around the 41-yard line of the Rustlers. 10:15 to go here in this third quarter. Wildcats 24, Rustlers 6. This is a big defensive possession here for the Rustlers to stay in this football game. And before a snap,
Timeout on field
the
goal by the
Wildcats want a
Wildcats.
timeout. Holon takes a look on the sideline, and apparently they want to reset things here for 2nd down and 8. 10:04 to go here in the third quarter. It's Kimball Whitelake 24 and Miller Highmore-Harold 6. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3. On 2nd down and 8, the Wildcats go right back to the ground and through the middle.
Let's
We're going to
run
have
up
a
the
short
middle for
pickup
the
here, about
Wildcats.
2
Run down
maybe.
around the
And it's going to be
38-yard
3rd down
line.
for the Wildcats, 3rd and about 5. And it was
Work on the
KWL on the
tackle.
carry there for the Wildcats.
3rd and
And
6
spot the
from the
football at
38-yard line for the Wildcats.
38-yard line. So 3rd and 6.5, maybe 7 here for Kimball Whitelake. And they lead it 24-6 with 9:35 left in this third quarter.
Yeah, that was just a complimentary play on the right side that time, as Lentz was the tailback instead of Fredrickson.
So hold on with a give right through the middle again they go, and a good pickup.
Danny on the carry up middle for the Wildcats.
Spot the football just inside the
Wordle on the tackle.
35-yard line.
Yeah, that was Taimani on the call, just a little fullback blast off the left guard.
And this will be about a half yard or more short, so the Wildcats are looking at a 4th and maybe
Fourth
a
down for the
yard or two.
Wildcats.
Spotted closer to the 35-yard line, it looks like. So
Fourth
here we go,
about
4th and
three.
short for the Wildcats, and they will go, leading 24-6. Hold on under center. Takes the ball right through the middle. No, he's going to keep it himself, and a late pitch out to the left, and Fredrickson's got the first down to 30, 25, inside the 20, 20, 15, to the 10. Touchdown! Wildcats! Fredrickson with a series of dodges. Knifing himself through traffic. Several Rustlers had a chance at him, but he just got away from everybody and scoots into the end zone from about 33 yards out. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Unbelievable run right there. Should have been stopped. But great cut to start with after the pitch. And then from there, it was all Mr. Fredrickson, because a couple little dips inside and busted to the outside for a great touchdown run. I have it for 34 yards, Sean.
Fredrickson with his 3rd touchdown carry of the night, and the Kimball Whitelake Wildcats have opened this game up. They now lead it 30-6 with 8:38 left to go here in this third quarter. And on the 2-point conversion attempt, the Wildcats spins his way just across the goal line, and it is good. So we have 8:38 to go here in the third quarter for Kimball. It's the Wildcats 32 and the Rustlers 6. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3.
It looks like Lynn's on the
in this third quarter of play. And it's been all Wildcats so far here tonight after a touchdown run from Frederickson. The score now is the Wildcats 32 and the Highmore-Harold Rustlers 6. And after that 2-point conversion attempt by the Wildcats, we actually still have a man down for Kimball Whitelake at the goal line, and he is just now being assisted up. He's now sitting up.
Bo Donald.
And it is the big man, Bo Donald, who we have talked about quite a bit so far here tonight. A guy who figures to be playing on Saturdays when he's done playing for Kimball Whitelake, and it looks like he's going to be all right. He's maybe just had his bell rung, or doesn't look like it's cramping necessarily. He just went down hard perhaps on that 2-point conversion, and if you hear the applause from the crowd, he is able to now jog off on his own power. So working the kinks out, looks like he might even be good to come back into the game.
Looks like he just got the wind knocked out, and you know, that's a lot of wind on a lot of big men, I'll tell you that.
That is a very big guy out there. Bo Donald, I believe he's 6'8", I believe.
Yeah, 6'8", 300.
On the roster, so big guy anchoring that offense and playing hard on defense. And Coach Castle said he's going to be a problem for us tonight, and the scoreboard kind of reflects that. 32-6, the Wildcats lead the Rustlers, and now after another big Kimball Whitelake touchdown play, they will be kicking off to the Rustlers with 8:38 to go here in this third quarter. We have the DeKalb Basque Game of the Week coming your way tonight on Cool 98.3. DeKalb Basque supporting our area student athletes on the field and our area farmers in the field.
I'll tell you what, that was just an outstanding play by Carter Frederickson on that last touchdown run. You won't find much better high school football play than that, with great effort after the option and nice touchdown to finish.
A very short kickoff by Kimball Whitelake, fielded at the 40-yard line by the Rustlers. They're going to have outstanding field position.
Near the 45-yard line.
The sophomore got that kickoff, and it was so short, I think it kind of surprised him, but he just took that football and scampered up to the 45. So the Rustlers are trailing by a bunch, but they have outstanding field position here.
Well, it looked to me like they were just trying to run a little cooch kick over the front, but that time excellent recovery that time by Miller Highmore-Harold and number 12. That was Reagan Bowley, as we called it.
So Hunter back to work here on offense, and the shotgun standing at his own 40. Timeout here on the field for Kimball Whitelake. They want to take one on defense here. Didn't like something that they saw, so
what they didn't like was they only had 8 players.
That would be a thing to not like.
That's exactly right. Yes, they had a man short. I happened to count it, and it was 8. And yes, it just seemed like, well, it might have been because Bo Donald is not in the lineup right now. He's still standing on the sideline, and his replacement, you know, probably doesn't get to play a lot because Bo Donald is a two-way player. Yeah, exactly. So, when someone comes out, hey, it's next man up, and you better get ready to go.
Well, it did not take long for the Wildcats to get reset. They keep everybody out there, and they are ready to go. Here come the Rustlers back to the line of scrimmage as well. So that was a short stoppage of play to get the defense all settled in with all 9 out there now. Bo Donald on the sideline. And now Hunter from the shotgun, first down and 10, his own 45. Takes the snap, looks downfield, going to his right. A deflected pass and is caught by number 21 for the Rustlers. Is going to be a first down. So Johnny on the spot there is number 21, Dylan McDonald, the junior. The pass was initially deflected by the tight end Raider. But there you go. Rustlers need something to go right for them. They get one bounce to go their way. And they've got a first down when it's all said and done into Wildcat territory.
Yeah, that was just a pass that was deflected, and the return man, or excuse me, the receiver picked the ball up and picked up 19 yards on that pass play.
Good heads-up play by Dylan McDonald to find that football when it was deflected out the hands of Bloomin' Raider. So they needed something like that to go right. And now we have a Kimball Whitelake player down the field. That is Frederickson. This could be costly if this is a significant injury. It looks like it might just be cramping again here.
Exactly, yeah. He's on his back, and they're pushing the toe back, and that usually means cramp all the way. And so, yep, that's what it is. He's going to have to come out of the ball game, but
yeah, we got the Powerade boy that quickly ran onto the field to get him a little bit of juice, and he looks like he's going to be okay.
Yep.
And so they will spot the football back on the field around the 36-yard line. And
First
here we
and 10
go.
for the Rustlers.
First and 10 for the Rustlers. 8:27 left in the third quarter. Kimball White Lake 32, Miller Highmore-Harold 6. And on first down, Hunter has nowhere to go on a quarterback keeper. Just ran right back to the line, and he is brought down by a pack of Wildcats.
No gain on the play.
Now that was, I'm not sure if that was a designed quarterback
bring up
run
second and
or
10
not,
for the Rustlers.
But, no gain on that play by Carson Hunter, and looked like that if it was a quarterback draw, those two impatient.
Absolutely. Just kind of looked like a broken play, a little bit of uncertainty where it should go. So Hunter just decided to secure the football and get what he can. So it's second down and 10 after no gain, and a little bit of shifting here before second down and 10. Hunter now under center, two backs behind him. There's the snap, little pitch out fake, and now he's in trouble. The Wildcats are all over that play fake, and Hunter is brought down the 45-yard line. That's going to cost him almost 9 yards.
Mr. Becker on the
43-yard
his tight end or defensive end spot, and comes across and you know, when nobody blocks you, you should get the quarterback.
That's how it should work. Absolutely. If you don't have the protection, you're going to have trouble. So another play that looked like it was taking too long to develop, and the Wildcats' pursuit got there. So now the Rustlers in big trouble. 3rd and 17 at the Wildcats' 43-yard line.
Well, that was the situation too. That you got to give the defensive secondary for the Wildcats a lot of credit too. There was no one open.
So here's the spread formation for Hunter. Wide out to his left, two to his right, and he's in trouble again. Back at his own 48-yard line. Two Wildcats getting in there. You got Ford King and someone else out there. It's going to be a quarterback sack, and it looks like the Rustlers are going to have to punt because they keep moving backwards.
Well, again, that was Justin Baker from his defensive end spot, and Keene from the other end spot. So, hey, meet at the quarterback, right?
Yep, that's how they draw it up. So great pursuit on defense there on back-to-back plays by the Wildcats, and their defense doing an outstanding job here tonight. Hunter is back to punt, standing in his own 36-yard line. He's got the snap. He's going to boot this away. And a line drive type kick fielded at the 20. And around the right side goes the return man, and he gets away from a couple of special teamers and finally wrestled down at the 45-yard line.
Lentz on the return,
Yep.
26.
Lots on the tackle.
So the Wildcats are going to have really good field position again here around the 46-yard line.
Wildcat ball, 1st and 10.
And another man is down after the play, but they will help him up. Lenz needs some assistance getting up there, but he looks to be okay. And so the Wildcats are going to go back on offense at their own 46, 47-yard line with 6:06 to go in this third quarter, and leading comfortably right now 32-6 on Miller Highmore-Harold.
Yes, that was a nice return. And again, just looks a little bit of a cramp area right there for Lenz, it looks like, but he's jogging off right now too, so he's in good shape as well.
We lost the signal. I got to call him back.
Okay.
All right.
Wildcat ball, 1st and 10.
Not good. Not good. We're not getting a response here. It's not connecting.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Rafe Keaton on the carry for the Wildcats. Picks up a couple down near the 10-yard line where it'll be 2nd and 8.
Problems in Kimball.
Manning on the carry up the middle for the Wildcats. Simpson on the tackle for the Rustlers.
I'm resetting it.
Like the ball around, be about 3rd down and 5 for the Wildcats. About the 7 or 8 yard line. Flag on the play. Encroachment on the defense, the penalty, half the distance to the goal line.
Back at it.
3rd down and short for the Wildcats. Ferguson on the carry around the right end, cuts it back in for a touchdown. Touchdown Wildcats.
This is not good. And it's not connecting again. What if I should like turn everything off and turn it back on?
After one attempt to good by Albert, which scored 39-6 in favor of the Wildcats. Rustlers, Cordell Keene to kick for the Wildcats. McDonald on the return, brought down by Lenz. It'll be Rustler ball, 1st and 10 from about their own 15-yard line. Official timeout on the field for Heath.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Yep. Back with you here in Kimball. We apologize for some technical difficulties we've been experiencing here in the last few minutes, but here's where we're at. 3:37 to go in the third quarter, and Kimball White Lake has extended their lead. They now lead 39-6 on Miller Highmore-Harold. And here we go. We've got some action here, really close to the goal line. We got a man down here for Kimball White Lake in between plays, and we'll see if this is cramping or something of that nature.
Yep, looks like it.
Ball is back inside the 10 near the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Carter Frederickson with his 4th touchdown run ended up with a 6-yard touchdown run while we were away, and so it was again, nice little run. The extra point was a kick, so that's why the score now is 39-6. The young man that suffered the cramp for Kimball White Lake looks like number 85, and that's exactly who it is, Cordell Keene, as he walks gingerly off the field. So we're 2nd down and long right now.
So here we go for the Rustlers, deep in their own territory. Hunter not able to go anywhere, and he's brought down quickly by a pack of Wildcats.
Hunter tackle back behind the line of scrimmage again.
That might be kind of one of the big things missing from the Rustlers here tonight, is they just haven't been able to get that big play.
Only get on tackle,
offense.
lost
They have
about
been
a
able
yard
to
on
move
the
at
play.
times with a shuttle pass and a
Timeout,
little bit of
field
running
call
here
by
and there, but just not able
Rustlers.
to get anything really big going.
Boy, that's exactly right. And now we have another timeout right here. The 3rd down and it looks like about 20. And they're inside their own 10-yard line, so that's not a good place to be.
No, not at all. We'll see what the Rustlers have in mind here to get out of trouble. 3:17 to go in the third quarter. It's Kimball White Lake 39 and Miller Highmore-Harold 6. Back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3. Back here in Kimball, and the Rustlers here on a big 3rd down play. Interception at the 44-yard line. And the Wildcats defense again making a big play.
Oh, I tell you what, they had a man behind Frederickson that time. Frederickson's got that great speed, good closing speed right there, and got back and then leaped high in the air to intercept that pass. Outstanding play defensively right there.
Well, the Wildcats defense has absolutely done their job tonight, holding the Rustlers offense to very minimal
44-yard line of the
big
Rustlers.
plays and successful plays, and had that shuttle pass that has worked like 5 or 6 times tonight, but that's not enough to generate some points. So here we go, the Wildcats back on offense, leading 39-6 with 3:08 to go in the third quarter, and they have outstanding field position here at the Miller Highmore-Harold 43-yard line. Here is Javen Holon on the quarterback keeper, rolling out to his right. Plenty of room to run down the right sideline.
Around the right
end. 30-yard line. Good
First down for the Wildcats down inside the 30-yard line of the Rustlers.
Mr. Holon is he wanted to throw
McDonald on the tackle.
roll-out pass, kind of ducked under a rush from the defensive end on that side, and then sped up the field and picked up 17 yards for a big first down.
So the Wildcats are threatening again, already leading 39-6. It's been a long night here for the Miller Highmore-Harold Rustlers. And we have a timeout on offense called by Kimball White Lake. 2:50 left here in the third quarter. It's the Wildcats 39 and the Rustlers 6. We're back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3.
Wildcats.
Back here in Kimball, and the Wildcats back on offense and lose the football when they had something going here. And the Rustlers getting a little turnover here,
to
late
the
stages of
Rustlers.
the third quarter, and that was a really big break they needed. They're trailing at 39 to 6, but they just needed something here to
from their own
kind of kickstart things. And so the Rustlers are going to take this football over, and kind of a blown opportunity there for the Wildcats with really good field position there, Coach.
Yeah, it certainly was, and that's an opportunity right there that you certainly, again, leave on the field where you should have been able to go in and score. And the ball just slipped out of Namanny's hands and into the hands of one of the Rustlers, and so consequently they take over on their own 24-yard line.
So the Rustlers now trying to cash in on this turnover. And before the snap, we have another stoppage of play here. I don't see any flags. We just have referees talking to some players. Maybe they're not lined up how they should be. And now we have Kimball Whitelake making a substitution. We got Justin Becker coming off the field. And number 50 for Kimball Whitelake will check in. Brock Knowles, the senior.
Yeah, they have a number of replacements right now in that front line for Kimball Whitelake.
There's the snap for the Rustlers. Pitch out to Hunter. Quarterback coming down the right sideline. He's going to go. Midfield, 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Rustlers.
Hunter on carry for a touchdown for the Rustlers.
That's one of those things where you put in some new players and they ended up not doing their responsibility. Hunter's Karst goes
76.
Yeah, 76 yards for a touchdown.
Great play there from the senior quarterback, Karst Hunter, when the Rustlers badly needed something. And he just let that play develop, just allowed his blocking to kind of get there, and he just took off down that right sideline, did not look back, and into the end zone go the Rustlers with 2:33 to go here in this third quarter. Here's Hunter now on the two-point conversion attempt. 3 wideouts to his right, 1 to his left. He'll go left with it to the corner of the end zone, and it is brought down for a 2-point conversion.
Extra point is good.
Raider over there on the reception for the 2-point play.
So there you go. The
39-14
Rustlers
favor
get on the
Wildcats.
scoreboard quickly, which is exactly what they needed, was a quick strike. So with 2:33 to go here in the third quarter, Rustlers not quite done yet, but they're getting close. Kimball Whitelake 39 and Miller Highmore-Harold 14. Back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3. 33 left in this third
Brings it
quarter,
back deep, receives
and the
kickoff to
Rustlers got a
Wildcats.
much-needed quick strike score. And now it's Kimball Whitelake 39 and Miller Highmore-Harold 14. And here comes the kickoff from the Rustlers. Good, deep, end-over-end kick, fielded finally around the goal line by the Wildcats. And here's a good return by Frederick. He's got room out down the right sideline, getting away from some Rustlers, then stepping out of bounds around the 27. Looked like he might have something going there for just a moment, then he stepped out of bounds.
Well, Carter Fredrickson is a speedy back. We've seen that before, like last week when we saw Case and 80 from Corsica Stigny. But I tell you, I'd put Mr. Carter Fredrickson up against him any day.
Yeah, he's had a pretty impressive night.
First attempt for the Wildcats from their own 27-yard line.
Touchdown scores for Fredrickson. 2:25 left here in this third quarter. Kimball Whitelake back on offense, and that Rustlers defense needs to dig in here right now and get a quick stop if they want to make this an interesting fourth quarter. To the ground, Kimball Whitelake goes, and not much there. Pack of Rustler defenders there, bring down the ball carrier after a short gain.
Weber on the tackle.
And it was Fredrickson again, but this time not going to get an explosive play.
Only 3 yards. That's sort of a come down for Carter
second and
Fredrickson.
7.
A little bit below his average for the night. That's a minimal gain right there. The Rustlers need more of those.
He's over 100 yards so far tonight.
Oh, I think he would be. My goodness. Second down and 7 from their own 30. Here is Javen Holon under center. Right up the middle they go again, and not much there. A couple of yards maybe. They'll get it across the 30-yard line. So a third down coming up here for the Wildcats, and a really big chance here for the Rustlers defense to get a stop here and maybe get that offense clicking again to make this an interesting fourth quarter.
You're right, and I think Coach is just trying to use some clock right here. I know what he wants to do. He wants to get some players in, you know, to avoid the fatigue and the cramps, but right now he just probably can't afford it.
Here's Holland on 3rd and 6, pitch out to Fredrickson, and he is loose again. Finally brought down from behind to the 45-yard line. That is going to be a first down for the Wildcats. Another good shifty run there by Fredrickson.
No doubt about it. That was a nice little 14-yard run by Fredrickson, and he keeps adding to his total.
So first attempt for the Wildcats.
And really nothing flashy about that play on 3rd and 6. Just a simple pitch out, and it's just really good execution there by Fredrickson, showing some really good moves on the field.
You're right. You talk about being able to execute. That was done perfectly right there.
Here's Holon now in the shotgun. 3 wideouts to his right, 1 to his left. He'll roll out to his right, looking deep down the field, taking the shot now down the right sideline. The ball was thrown kind of short at the 30-yard line. Both the receiver and the defender slipped trying to come back to the football, and it lands incomplete. Second down for Kimball Whitelake.
Well, he's looking for
down on the coverage for the Rustlers.
Becker, I should say, and just touched the ball a little bit short. Pretty good defense on the other end. That time
it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
And that's Darian Schmidt, and good coverage downfield.
So just 43 seconds left in this third quarter from Kimball. And the Wildcats just trying to use some more clock here as the Rustlers kind of felt a little bit of momentum at their backs there after a quick score. Here's Holon now going deep down the left sideline. Got him out of the 30. And pulled down at the 25-yard line. Nice movement for the team. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 for Kimball Whitelake. So much for being conservative. The Wildcats go right back to the air. Holon, a perfect pass over the shoulder to Cordell Keene, and it's a first down for Kimball Whitelake.
27 yards on that pass play, and boy, what a nice reception right over the top. You just put your hands out and tell you, Holon put that put that ball right where he needed to catch that ball.
A perfect throw from Holon, and we got 37 seconds left in this third quarter, and the Wildcats looking to add to the 39-14 lead. Here we go, Holon in trouble now, dropping back, and he's going to be brought down for a loss at close to 10, back at the 39-yard line. So good pursuit that time by the Rustlers defense.
It certainly was, and I looked down and they got man-to-man coverage on the 3 receivers, every one of them were covered. So yeah, good pressure up front, good defense on the back end, and that time down with the loss right there.
Well, the Wildcats are going to go backwards here on their last play of the third quarter. So we have played 3 here in Kimball, and the Wildcats are looking to close the deal in the fourth. After 3, it is Kimball White Lake 39 and Miller Highmore-Harold 14. We're back for the fourth quarter in 1 minute on Cool 98.3.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And a pretty good turnaround here tonight for the Kimball White Lake Wildcats, coming off a loss last week, losing 12-6 to a good Gregory team. But man, they have all phases working really well here tonight, Coach, as they lead at 39-14.
Yes, they do. The defense has been very, very stellar, and so Coach wanted a little better performance from his offense.
Got it.
You got it, exactly.
All right, so the Wildcats will start the fourth quarter in a 2nd and 19 after the sack by the Rustlers defense. Here's Hold On in the shotgun. Pass out to the right flat. Wow, what a nice effort there by Fredrickson. They're going to call it a catch. Wow. Fredrickson laying out at the 30-yard line to make that catch. And Fredrickson just making big play after big play here tonight. So he didn't get the first down, but it's still a really nice reception.
Well, it certainly was. Excellent.
Laid out about 11.
And that's his first reception. But excellent catch that time.
So Fredrickson gets them a little bit closer to the first down marker, but still some work to do. Third down 11 at the 29-yard line of the Rustlers. Hold on here in the shotgun. Takes a look. Over to the left he goes. Wide open is Keen, but he just can't pull it down. The pass was a little bit high. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. What a big play that could have been, because Keen had a whole bunch of grass in front of him, Coach.
Boy, he certainly did. And if he just put a little softer touch on it, he kind of zipped that ball in there.
Yeah, a little bit too excited.
That's right. Yeah, I'd get excited too if I saw a receiver
wide open.
Exactly.
Oh, you just can't get the ball there fast enough. And then the adrenaline gets the better of you. So here we go, 4th down 11. Wildcats say, why not? Let's go for it. Inside the 30-yard line. Hold on, takes the snap. He's in trouble, setting up the middle screen. And it's caught and then brought down at the 30. Good defense by the Rustlers.
Broken up by Watts.
No. Number 12
turnover and down to the Rustlers.
On the reception, the fullback. But he was wrapped up immediately by the Rustlers defense. And so Miller Highmore-Harold will take over on downs with 11 minutes left.
Yes, indeed. That was a great defense. They run a little screen pass, the middle screen, and that time very, very well read by the Rustlers.
So Miller Highmore-Harold will come back out here on offense at their own 31-yard line, so they have a little bit of work to do as far as the field position goes. But last time out, it only took him one play, so let's see what happens next with Mr. Karst Hunter in this offense. 11:06 to go, and they need points in a hurry. In the shotgun formation again in the spread format here. Little pass out to the right, and a quick pitch at the end of it. Little hook and ladder play, the short version of it. And it's only good for about 2 yards.
Yeah, that was a very nice design play, but very well read at that time as well. About 5 yards on that carry.
Pick up about 4 yards on play, bring up 2nd and 6.
Kind of surprising that they picked up, I guess I'll give them 4 yards on that.
Trouble on the snap here on 2nd down and 6. Hunter picks up the football, throws it out to the right sideline, nearly picked off by the Wildcats.
Instead
it goes incomplete, out of bounds. And so it's going to be quickly 3rd and 6 for Miller Highmore-Harold. And,
Bring up 3rd and 6
10:37 left in this
for the
fourth
Rustlers.
quarter.
Yeah, that was sort of under duress, let's say, because Carson Hunter had a lot of pressure immediately, and then he had to move to his pocket to the right and just ended up throwing the ball probably ill-advised because, as you mentioned, it should have been picked off.
Well, every 3rd down becomes big now for the Rustlers. 3rd and 6 at their own 35. Little pitch out to the left, and the defense gets there. Pull them down to 40, maybe 41 yard line. It's going to be about a yard or two shy of that first down.
Bullwig on the carry.
Pitch out there to Bullwig,
Manning on the tackle.
And he was trying to
Bring
pick
up
his way
4th down
through the
and about
Wildcats defense. You know,
2,
every effort he
long
could
2.
to get there, but he's going to be a couple of yards short. So 4th down and 2 here for the Rustlers, and no decision here. They'll go for it.
Absolutely.
Trailing 39-14. So Hunter now under center, 2 wideouts to his right, and he's going to take it himself, go straight up the middle. And the Wildcats somewhat slow to react, but they still bring him down before he gets the first down, it appears.
Hunter on the
And
keeper.
we'll see about the spot, but I think he's going to be short.
I think so
Stopped
too.
by the
Again,
line of the
a little strange
Wildcat.
call for me. You got a long 2 yards to make it, and you're on a little
Ball
quarterback
turns
sneak.
over on downs,
They're
or by
short. They
fumble.
point the other way, so
to
the Wildcats will
Wildcats.
take over. I tell you, Coach, as successful as that shuttle
Wildcat
pass
ball
has
1st
been
and 10.
for the Rustlers all night, that would have been a perfect time to
42-yard
do it
line
there on
of the
4th and short.
Rustlers.
Well, it could have been, and then just look at what they did with the option as well, getting to the outside the last couple of plays too. So yeah, it seemed like there was a better play selection, but hey,
Easy for us to say, right?
easy, exactly. So yeah, it's indication that hey, we know everything up here, don't we?
We know as much as we need to, I think.
Or not? Yeah, exactly.
Well, another big stop there for the Wildcats
Yes.
defense. They'll spot the football at the 42-yard line of Miller Highmore-Harold. Just 9:57 left.
1st and 10
The Wildcats
Wildcats.
enjoy a 39-14 lead on 1st down. It's a give to Len straight up the middle. He'll be
Len's on
tackled
the
by a
carry,
couple
out
of
across the 40-yard line.
Rustler defenders at the 40-yard line.
Bullwig
So
and
pick up a
Henneberg on the
maybe 2.
tackle.
Yeah, nice little run right there by Lentz.
Bring up
Just,
2nd and 8.
picked up a couple of yards, and again, I don't think Coach wants to get too fancy. He just wants to see that clock move a little bit faster.
Yep, this is all about ball control offense right here. Just roll out this clock and get that first W. Wildcats having a really good night tonight on their home field. Here's Holon under center, 3 backs behind him in the eye, and a give to Fredrickson, and he's going to
Fredrickson
fight
on the
his
carry
way
up
to
the
the
middle, brought down to the
35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Running there by Fredrickson. He has been the man here tonight
Henneberg
for
on the
Kimball
tackle.
Whitelake.
He certainly has a 5-yard gain right there for Carter Fredrickson. He is now up to 135 yards on the ground and 4 touchdowns. So yeah, he gets a well-deserved rest as he trots off the field.
3rd
right
and
now.
4 for the Wildcats
3rd
from
and
the
4.
36-yard line.
Spot the football at the
Rustlers.
36 of the Rustlers. And the Wildcats taking their time here. Bringing the ball up to line of scrimmage. Hold on under center. 3 backs behind him, and the give to the furthest back, and he's going to kind of wrestle his way
on the
inside the
carry for the right side
35.
line for the
Brought down
Wildcats.
about the 34 or
Bullwig
33
on
yard
the
line.
tackle.
This will be close to a first down. We'll see where they spot it.
Brought down near the 34-yard line.
Carry.
Namany with the football there. It's going to be 4th and short. 8:24 to go in this 4th quarter. So
He's 4th
Wildcats
down
would
and
love to
about 2 for the
convert this, but
Wildcats.
not a big deal if they don't, leading 39-14. So the Wildcats come back out of the huddle here. Hold on under center. 3 backs behind him again. Namany, the far back. He gets the football, goes right up the middle. Great blocking in front this time. And Namany, no problem getting that first down inside the 30 to the 28-yard
30-yard
line.
line should be good enough for
Right,
first down for the
run a
Wildcats.
little power eye formation right there with the almost looks like a wishbone, but
She got the
you can
initial
call it a
contact.
power eye or offset wishbone. And yeah, nice little 5-yard game. Again, for Namany, picks up the first down.
1st and 10
8
Wildcats
minutes
from
left
inside
in
the
this
30
fourth
near the
quarter in
29-yard
Kimball.
line.
And the Wildcats just watching that clock ticking away. And for the Rustlers, not much they can do here, but try to get a stop. Wildcats lead it 39-14. Wildcats on their way to their first win of the season. Here's Hold On under center. Losing the football again with the
Fumble on the
quarterback
play
center
recovered by
exchange, and that's
David
just
Holon.
something. No matter what time of
20-yard line.
the
Second
game
and
it
11.
is, 4th quarter or 1st quarter, when when things are nice and relaxed like this, it's another kind of odd thing to see. But fumbled exchange, they do get down on the football though, but Coach Taylor's not going to like that here moving forward.
No, he's not. He's, he is a perfectionist, as most coaches want to be. He wants everything to run as smoothly as possible, and that's going to stick right in the craw of his throat, and he's going to be working on that this next week. You can guarantee it.
Well, a short loss on the fumbled exchange makes it 2nd down and 11 at the 29-yard line at Highmore-Harold. We got Holland now back in the shotgun formation, taking the shot down the right sideline. Somewhat surprisingly, looking for Frederickson.
Incomplete.
And it's going to fall incomplete.
Simpson on the coverage.
Brings them 3rd down and 11, and that stops the clock at 6:49. Kind of a surprising play call there.
Well, it was just a little bit. You don't want to try to sprint your best, your speediest back down the sideline like that. He had split him out on the wide receiver spot. But I'll tell you what, give Joey, let's see, it was number 24, Joey Simpson, credit on the coverage in the secondary. He was right with him.
So Kimball Whitelake now with 3rd down and 11 at the 30-yard line. Hold on under center. 2 backs behind him. Little play fake. He's going to take another shot. Looking for Keene down the left sideline. And again, a little bit out of his reach. Falls incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 11 for Kimball Whitelake with 6:43 to go.
Well, Mr. Keene kind of eased up a little bit. Looked like he should have kept running his route a little harder than what he did at the end, and the ball was just overthrown. I think Holland wanted to throw that ball where he should have been, and did, and was just overthrown.
So it's 4th down and 11 for Kimball Whitelake, and they're going to try to get this 1st down to keep on working on the clock. Spot the football at the Rustlers' 30-yard line, and Holland again will be in the shotgun formation. 1 back to his left. He takes a look. He's going to roll out to his right. He's in trouble. Gets the pass off and caught at the 20-yard line and then knocked out of bounds. I guess they'll call it a catch. Although he did lose the football right after stepping out of bounds. That is Justin Becker on the reception. And it is not enough for a 1st down, so the Rustlers will take over.
Won't be good enough for a 1st down.
Nice
It'll turn over and down to the Rustlers. 1st and 10, Rustler ball, 20-yard line.
A little escapability right there by Holland as well, and just did not get quite enough for that 1st down.
So the Rustlers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20, but only 6:38 to go here in Kimball. And the Wildcats lead it big, 39-14. So here we go in the shotgun formation, spread formation here for the Rustlers. And Hunter still in the ball game, the senior quarterback, trying to get another drive here before the game's over. And snap to Hunter, quarterback keeper. He's just going to run up the field and just across the line of scrimmage. So he may have gotten 1 yard. That'll bring up 2nd down at about 9.
Yeah, they tried the play that they've run before.
Brock
They just
on the
put that
tackle.
ball out to the man in
Pick
motion.
up about a yard of the play, bring up
that
2nd and 9,
a little
21-yard
fake
line.
to that, and then Hunter with the tries to dash up the middle. But again, good defense right there by the Wildcats.
So the clock keeps on rolling there. 6:05 to go in this 4th quarter. 2nd down and 9 for the Rustlers. Hunter takes the snap, takes a look, and throws a quick slant to the 25-yard line. Pass is caught
Simpson.
for a short gain there by Simpson. Going to bring up a
Keene on the initial
3rd
contact for the
down
Wildcats.
and about 5 here for the Rustlers.
They run a little combination on the outside with Simpson as the slot receiver, and he runs the slot where the outside receiver runs a little curl up, and that time nice little slant pattern right there by Simpson. Good throw, good catch.
And interestingly here, the Rustlers not trying to get any tempo going, just going right back to the huddle and calling any play. So just wanting to move the football at this point. Here's Hunter, shotgun formation for down the play, a little catch out.
Stop right here.
Special touchdown out of the field.
Football, 5:13 to go, not on the field. It is Kimball Whitelake, back in 98-3.
Simpson.
That's going to be like an 8-yard
Ball
loss.
back inside the 25, down near the 23-yard line.
Trying to get it to McDonald.
Second and 19.
After a timeout, the Rustlers go to a pitch play out to McDonald, but the pitch off was kind of muffed there by McDonald. It ends up being a loss of 9 yards on first down, so second down and 19 at their own 23 for the Rustlers. And just 4.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Kimball Whitelake up 39-14. Here's the shotgun snap to Hunter, rolling out to his right, getting away from trouble. Wide open is Simpson out there on the right sideline as the coverage was well back. And he's going to get the football all the way to the 40-yard line. Gain of 17 on third and 19, so a healthy gain there for the Rustlers. But time is not on their side, just 4:05 to go here in the fourth quarter.
You're right, that was a very nice pass
First hit on the tackle.
You know,
brings up third and 3 for the
thrown the ball,
Rustlers.
let's see, 21 times today, and I don't think there's been one holding call, has there?
I don't remember any, no.
I saw a jersey stretch that time. That's why I'm bringing that to mind.
Here's Hunter on third and short 3. Nice little pass over the middle. It's going to be a first down and probably going to be a penalty for grabbing the back of the jersey there. Post collar tackle. Brought down to the 46-yard line, and you're going to be adding on more here at the end of it.
Flags on the play.
It is number 12 on the reception there. Regan Bolweg for the Rustlers, and a big pass play there that they've been needing all night, really. And after a personal foul for the tackle, they're going to be moving this football even deeper into Wildcat territory. Let's see where they spot the football. 3:37 left in this fourth quarter. And they keep on walking it back to the 31-yard line.
Penalty will take
Kimball Whitelake. So the Rustlers now on the move, late stages of this fourth quarter, and they trail it 39-14.
Yeah, that was just a 14-yard pass, but yeah, that 15-yard penalty, that's 39 yards. Puts them in very, very good field position.
So here's Hunter from the shotgun again, rolling out to his right. Got a man wide open. Simpson, if he wants him, he does throw it there. Simpson's got it, first down and more. Inside the 20, and barrels his way inside the 15. That's a run after the catch by Simpson, and it's another Rustlers first down.
First on the tackle.
Well, that was a nice run after catch, is right, Sean, that he certainly did an outstanding job on that. That's a nice 26-yard pass play right there.
The Rustlers in the Scott Supply red zone now. Beat 2019 price increase on in-stock Magnum and Steiner tractors.
First and 10 for the Rustlers down near the 12-yard line.
3:15 to go as the clock keeps on rolling here in the fourth quarter. Hunter now taking the snap from shotgun, rolling out to his right. Has something in the corner of the end zone, fires away, but it's incomplete. Nice defense out there right at the right pylon by the Wildcats defense, so it's incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like
Fredrickson on the coverage for the Wildcats.
Again on the coverage, and just knocked that ball out of bounds as ends up stepping in front of the receiver.
So Rustlers now back into the huddle with the clock stoppage here, kind of a free timeout. 3:06 to go, second down and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Wildcats. Hunter again in shotgun formation. That's been working really well on this drive. 3 wideouts to his right, 1 to his left. Hunter takes the snap, in trouble, trying to set up a pass to the end zone, and in the middle, it is caught for a touchdown for the Rustlers. A nice catch there in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, it looked like Spencer Fernholtz, number 11. He's an 8th grader, is that right? My goodness.
That's what the roster says here,
6'2",
absolutely.
8th grader.
Wow, boy, he's got some potential, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
6'2", making a nice catch there in the back of the end zone for the Rustlers, and now they will go for 2, trailing at 39-20, and just 3 minutes left here on the fourth quarter scoreboard. Here's Hunter on the 2-point conversion over the middle, caught again for a 2-point conversion. It's good.
2-point conversion is good. Pass from Hunter to
there in the back of the end zone, Dylan McDonald,
makes the
and the
score
2-point conversion is
39-22
good.
in
So
favor
3
of the
minutes
Wildcats.
left here in Kimball. And the Wildcats lead at 39-22 on the Rustlers. Back in 1 minute on Cool 98.3. like they dug themselves a little bit too big of a hole here tonight.
You're right, and of course 3 minutes, there's a lot of time left, but yeah, it's one of those where you've got to make sure that the defense steps up. Do you expect an onside kick here? Doesn't look like it.
Don't know if I'm expecting it, but we'll see what happens here. They're lining up to boot it.
Yep. It looks like maybe
They're playing it straight up for now. Maybe a squib kick or something coming. We'll see what they have in mind.
There it is.
And it is somewhat of an onside kick, a little bit too far down the field, and bounces off of one White Lake returner, and
covered
they
by
fall
the
on it right
Wildcats.
around the 42-yard line, so they will take possession in really good field position.
Westdorf covers
Just
the
under
kick.
3 minutes to go here
Wildcat ball
in this
first
fourth
and 10.
quarter. And so
Near the
the Wildcats
43-yard line.
look like they're in pretty good shape here to get that first W, and really a lot of things, I think, for them to be happy about here tonight compared to last week. Not just getting the win, but just so many things working better for them.
Yeah, exactly, Sean. The offenses look a lot better. I know that the heat and the conditioning probably coach is going to maybe work on just a little bit this week, but yeah, it's been a much improved ball club, I think, and you'll get Coach Taylor's comments on that, I'm sure.
So here's Holon under center, little pitch out to the man of the night, Fredrickson, and man,
Fredrickson on
he just
carry
way
out
for
there
about
in
7
midfield.
yards there. Nice little run there on first down. He's still showing good speed out
Cheat
there
on
in
the
the fourth
tackle.
quarter.
He certainly is, and shifty little back, and he's got
Bring up second
place that
and
foot and be able
along
to
three.
change direction like that. That's pretty. You don't coach that, that's for sure.
So 2:34 to go here in the fourth quarter, and the Wildcats just trying to finish out this clock here tonight. Holon again under center, looking over the defense real quick. 2 backs behind him, 1 wide out to his right. Takes the snap, quick gives, first man through up the middle's got it, and he has a first down across midfield and to the 45-yard line of the Rustlers.
Dave Keene on the carry up the middle for the Wildcats, out near the 45-yard line. Gasper on the tackle.
So another
Be good enough for a
solid
first
running
down
job
for the
there by the
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
First and 10
And
from
we
the
talked about that in
Rustler
pregame. They wanted to
45-yard
run
line.
the football. You know, they wanted to establish that ground game, and sure enough, it has been working very well tonight.
Well, it certainly has, but I'll tell you, so is the passing attack. It's been very balanced, actually.
Yeah.
You know, we had 116 yards on the rush in the first half, 150 in the air. So, yeah, pretty successful night, I would say.
Another first down run here for the Wildcats, and a little scoot over to the right side of that
Kid
line.
Terrell on the
and
carry.
Good for maybe a yard there, so it brings up second down and 9.
Landon
Number
Scheid
14
on the tackle.
there on the carry. Hayden Terrell on the carry, the freshman. So
Picks up 1 yard. Hey, get yourself in the ball game, get yourself a carry.
there you
Pick
go.
up a yard on the play to bring up second and 9 for the
Experience.
Wildcats.
Right there. That's the other thing too. You know, you get kids practicing every day. They like to get on the field in the game type situation. So nice to see Coach Taylor do that right here.
1:20 left in this fourth quarter. Second down and 9 at the Miller Highmore-Harold 44-yard line for Kimball White Lake. Hold on again under center.
Different
And first man
quarterback.
through gets it. And powers his way to the 42
Wyatt Talbot on the
line.
carry up
That's
the middle
number
for the
20,
Wildcats.
it looks like Wyatt Talbot on the carry. The
Scheid
junior
and
getting some playing time.
Wardle on the
Also in
tackle.
the quarterback is number 30. That's Nolan Kirsch. He's a 6'1" sophomore. Nice to see him getting some experience behind that
Brings
center
up
as well.
third down and
3rd and 7
7
as the
from the
clock winds
42-yard
down.
line
There's
for the
45
Wildcats.
seconds left. This could be your final play of the night here. And this is Kirsch taking his time, looking over the defense.
Looking at the official, as soon as
Yeah.
the official starts his count.
And
he
here we
goes
go.
Under center.
Under center here for Kirsch. 2 backs behind him. First man through gets the football. He's going to be stopped immediately at the 40-yard line, so give him maybe a couple yards. But I believe that is going to do it here tonight in Kimball.
Talbot on the carry up the middle for the Wildcats.
Want to run one more play to get those youngsters some more playing time, but they don't look like they want it. We got
Fourth
10
down
seconds
from the
left, and I think
41-yard
the
line for the
coach is going to
Wildcats.
put a little bow on this and call it good.
I think you were right.
5 seconds left. That will do it. So Kimball White Lake is going to come away with their
That's
first
the end of
win
the
of this
game.
2018
Score
season in pretty
39-22.
impressive fashion, as they have defeated a very good Miller Highmore-Harold team that so far is going to start out 0-2 on the season. So that will do it here tonight in Kimball. We had a couple of 0-1 teams coming in here fighting for that first win, and Kimball White Lake just kind of executing a little bit better tonight. So we'll step aside here and come back and talk about this one here shortly. Your final score here tonight from Kimball, it is the Kimball White Lake Wildcats.
Next week they play Wildcats will be playing Parsons at Mitchell.
Rustlers 22. We're back in 2 minutes for the post-game show here on Cool 98.3.